And we are live. NashvilleLou Live back on the air with The Sims 3 and Twitchy Tides. March 24th, 2025. I'm your host, Lou Pickney. We'll have some Twitchy Tides coming up here. We've got 3 players in right now for this first game. We need a minimum of 10 players for a game that'll count for the leaderboard. So hopefully we'll get to 10 early enough to get an early game in, and then another later in the hour. Wombat Warrior, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Greetings and welcome. We've got 5 people in early. We can get to 10 early enough, then we'll get that first game in here before too long. ScurvyBot is live, giving out Nash Cash. 5 Nash Cash every 10 minutes at introductory rates still in place. No dig pass required. The 15-minute cooldown, but besides that, 10 Nash Cash to dig, 100% success rate. We'll get back over to that when we get to 10 for that first game of the broadcast. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go with this. This is an odd time for me to start. I was going to start earlier, but plans change. It's NFL draft season. I'm spending hours and hours working on this website stuff. This is fun. It's content. It's working a different way, but it is fun. All right, let's take the overlay, go slate down. The horse sneaking in the side there. Ran across that guy. I have to use that for the next slate. Episode 51. Oh, surprise. Behind the wall was another purple wall. Hope this will have the Sims for me here. There we go. It's just hiding behind my logo. Extra layer of protection in case things went awry. So playing here with, well, I believe it's an expecting couple. Hasn't been confirmed yet. With Jasper and Consuelo. You can get extra boost to your lifetime happiness if you click around while the game loads up, which I thought was a pretty clever thing for them to put in to kind of deal with the annoyance of the wait time. And you give an extra incentive for people to actually want the game to load up a little slower, so it's not going to be as annoying. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. It works out pretty well. Welcome to NashvilleLou Live, everybody. Well, this gets loaded up. We'll take a quick peek over here in the fish tank. Remember to join me this Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's 0200 UTC. And daylight saving time is already causing problems for people this year. I'm going to have to be a little bit stiffer about demanding people give times in UTC. What happened with that Warsaken Blitz tournament over the weekend? I don't know. I mean, it worked out okay for me. I got my 100,000 loot back, so I can't complain. But hopefully, we'll get things figured out with Warsaken. It's going to be a little more viable. I just think round robin's what we need. But that's another story for another time. Anyway, once we get to 10, we'll have enough players for this first Twitchy Tides game. We really need to find out if there's a way to disable the kills for the enemies in this lobby, because I think people will see that and get confused. I want to be able to pop back over here to this scene if and when I want to show off the fish and not have to worry about half of them being missing because they got hit with Krabby Mike or Pink Felicia or whomever. All right. Getting back into it here with The Sims 3. Jasper. Sometimes I don't remember what happened near the end of the last episode. I try and reacclimate myself. There's Francisca. Hanging out with Consuelo. Consuelo and her out there. You got Luke the dog. The dogs keep getting in the pool. It's the 3rd generation of stones to have here. Luke in particular, he's taken quite a liking to get in that pool, in spite of my orders to do otherwise at times. Meanwhile, up front, what's this? what have I walked into here? A Jasper and Bella. Okay. That's Amir, the housekeeper. What we got here? Pillow fight with Francisca. Oh, she's, I think, one of the letter carriers. Could be trouble here for Jasper. Make it easy, Jasper. He's married now, and again, they had the little music like the post woohoo, like give you a signal that she's probably pregnant. So, what is this? She wants to fix stuff. Now, there is going to be a problem, though, with Consuelo and Jasper longer term, because Jasper's a young adult. She's going to age up in 5 days. That was the problem with Jocelyn before her, but well, that's what Jasper has now. Jasper out front, being marked by Bella the cat, the oldest of the 4 pets. We got 9 players in for this first Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. One more will give us 10. That's the minimum for a game to count for the leaderboard. Get one more in there, then we'll get that first game going. Scurvybot's giving out Nash cash. People able to dig every 15 minutes. No dig pass required. 100% success rate. Of course, this Tuesday, Tides Tuesday, my #1 show here on Twitch, 10 p.m. Eastern. Should be a lot of fun. Been working a lot on mockdraftnfl.com, my new NFL draft website. Busy season. All right, so let's see if we can get Jasper inside here. Outside playing with the cat. What's going on here? Oh, it's a ice cream truck. Like, nobody's moving, but I'm hearing this strange music. Oh, very important. The music notes, lest you not be able to hear it. There are little details in this game that really amuse me. Why is he running up here? Is he late? He has to be here by 11. Uh-oh. The guy's home. He'll be mad if I'm late. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. With the Interos story progression in place, you have to run this game with a bunch of mods to get the best effectiveness out of it. The error traps that stop a lot of the problems that cause the game. Now, it can still crash on you sometimes. It's not the most stable game you'll ever play, but it is so much fun. It is significantly more fun than The Sims 4. With The Sims 4, you can do more elaborate things with it. It's a newer game. You know, it's more than 10 years old. I don't understand, besides the new DLC stuff that some people like, why they go with that, but, you know, so it goes. I love The Sims 3. Oh. But let me in. Here, it's funny with a headset, I can hear the stereo. Okay, somebody's woofing outside. It's probably Luke. The Consuelo got her wedding ring. She's thinking about it, quite happy. Her and Jasper. She got Francisco here just to show it off. Look at what I got. All right, Jasper, I have to tell you to come inside. Eat leftover waffles. Okay, that you can figure out. All right, Bella, you need to come inside too. Use the litter box upstairs. Run around all the animals upstairs as much as possible so they don't run out. Wait, what are you doing, Heidi? Oh, it's out of control. Oh, she's downstairs at least. Okay. Uh-oh. Sniff. Okay. Luke has a way of wanting to chase after the mail delivery people. It's a Sunday, though. So it confused me when Francisca showed up. Or maybe her and Luke can be pals. I don't know. Sniff. Luke, some of the larger dogs in this game have to breakdance a little bit. I have 3 of the DLC packs. Seasons, Generations, and Pets. I think Pets is the best of them. Seasons gets interesting, sometimes a bit much with the snow and the rain and the hail. We had some real life hail here at my place on Sunday. Like heavy down. I've lived here at this house almost 10 years now. It's the most I've ever seen it hail like that. I mean, whoa, what a mess in my car. Poochie. See, Luke's thinking about the water. This is a friendly sniff. All right, so luckily Jasper can figure out the whole eating waffles thing. What's Consuelo doing? Showing off her wedding ring? Talk about Fort Starch Military School. I'm getting some backstory here. Is this lore? Is this non-canon conversation? What about the dogs? Max. Be brushed. Oh, let me get your brushed, Max. Let's have some food. Luke. Still thinking about the pool. Samir the housekeeper. Bella's going upstairs. Heidi's hanging out playing downstairs. Luke's outside. Max is outside. We got 10 players. So that's enough for a Twitchy Tides game that'll count for the leaderboard. So let's take the overlay down. Got 10 players in. The winner will receive a Warsaken foil prime card, plus an item from the NashvilleLou collection. If I win, prize goes to second place. And this first Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast begins now. Good luck. Be sure to join me on Tuesday, Tides Tuesday. 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 0200 UTC. What is Warsaken? Well, had a Warsaken game on Saturday. Best of one. It didn't fare so well. I think the ultimate was for the best that it played out the way it did, because it wouldn't have been anything beyond that anyway, unfortunately. So meanwhile, you got Krabby Mike taking out IMJR and Naznar. We're down to 6. Most of these enemies I have capped at 2 kills per appearance. It's 3 for a cannonball. We'll have more of The Sims 3 in just a moment. Big Worm the Hook takes out Viper Czar. We're down to 5. Just single elimination tournaments for Warsaken Blitz aren't the most, that's not the most conducive way to conduct that. But I've not been able to convince people as far as the whole round robin idea goes. The Viper Czar is out. We're down to 5. Half the field is out. We'll have another Twitchy Tides game after this coming up later in the hour. The Big Worm with the Hook's hiding on that left side. That takes out Going Tonto. And we're down to 4. This is Twitchy Tides. It has been so much fun having Twitchy Tides as part of my live streams here. And that cannonball, that ended it. DeBoer JS, Cabinarna, and me all out. Wombat Warrior 2025. Congratulations on the victory. Breakman Turtle. Congrats. And so congrats to everybody, since we had 10 players, and that's the minimum for a game to count for the leaderboard. Everybody gets a top 10 finish, all the way to number 1, and your winner, Wombat Warrior 2025, victorious. We're back open for the next Twitchy Tides game. Exclamation mark play will get you in. That next game coming up later in the hour. Getting back into it here with The Sims 3. We have Jasper about to have some waffles. Consuelo talking outside with Francisca. They're showing off her wedding ring. They're talking now about Fort Starch Military School, but I guess a reaction is going to happen here first. Let's see. Basic interactions out here. I want to hear more about this military school experience. Consuelo, you've been holding out on me. What's the scoop? I feel like I know very little about her. She's got a job as a coffee courier. Like, she's got a pass, but she's not telling. It's tough because if somebody comes into the household as an adult, or like even the animals come in adopted as elders, they don't have any lifetime rewards when they start, so they're at a considerable disadvantage. All right, maybe time for you to take a bath. That perpetually breaking bathtub down there. Upgraded to unbreakable. Maybe we can do that later. Take a bath. As for Jasper, he's having these leftover waffles. He's chowing down. Music notes coming from his pants. I'll finish those waffles first. Like, this phone call can wait. Okay, I heard a splash. Let me guess. Luke got in. Nope. Yeah, it was Luke, but wait. Francisca's getting in. Luke, I told you not to do that, pal. Like, whatever. I'm going swimming. You can't stop me. Luke, get out of the pool, dude. Come on. Gotta micromanage the household. Consuelo. Some waffles. Jasper, you've got the housekeeper there. He can take care of it. You're paying him to clean your house. He can clean it up. Let's see. What's Jasper want here? Be worth more than 300,000 simoleons. He's not even at 250, so that may get bumped. It's going to take a while to get there, possibly. Really want him to go socialize with Francisca. That sounds like trouble. Maybe give your wife a kiss there. That'd probably be a good idea. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. See if Luke actually gets out of the pool. I want him to, like, do the whole thing where, like, he rings himself off. Like, while he's standing outside, not... Think about the television. Jasper, give her a kiss first, then worry about the phone. Alright, what's she doing? The waffles can wait a second. She looked up like, what? Where's Luke woofing at out there? Alright, come inside. Have some food. Up there. Stay away from the pool. My plan is for whenever Jasper and Consuelo have children to play as one of the kids and have them move to a new city. Have a larger, nicer house. Alright. Let's not pillow fight with Francisca. Come on, Jasper, don't mess this up. Logic 101 for Jasper Stone. Objective, teach logic class. Now, why is that in quotation marks? That's usually code that doesn't be a problem. Quote, unquote, teach logic class at the school to earn some money. Well, when is the class? How much money? I need some specifics here. They want me to agree. I'm gonna say no. I think academia is really for Jasper. All right, Consuelo, go ahead and have some waffles. Come on. Let's sniff hand. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We'll have our next Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. Got 7 players in right now. If you'd like to join, just type !play in chat and you'll be in. People with a link to Wax Wallets are earning Nash Cash from ScurvyBot. 5 Nash Cash every 10 minutes. Cost 10 Nash Cash to dig. 100% success rate. No dig pass required. Anyway, back to The Sims 3. Where you going, Jasper? Where's this cat? Huh. Now, why are you going upstairs, Jasper? Come on, dude. Alright. Forget the cat. Bella's okay. She already had an interaction with you out there on the porch. Now, what's Heidi doing? She's hoping to go unnoticed, trying to hide behind the staircase. I just want some food. Let me eat. Meanwhile, Luke made sure to come inside before he did the whole ringing off thing. Is Amir? I guess Amir's car's still there, so guess what, Amir? Get the squeegee, friend. All right, Jasper. Big bath. Let's see what Heidi's thoughts are on those waffles. Neutral reaction. That's fair. Oh, she's sick? Oh, okay. Spoiled ones have been sitting out. Where are you going, Heidi? Mark. Okay, that's Consuelo. Just got out of the pool. Not Consuelo. She's in there eating. That's Francisca. Get it right. Luke! He got back in the pool. Oh, dog. Go here. All right. I'll let Consuelo go ahead and put the plates away. That'll make her happy. I mean, they're paying that guy to get the clean stuff up, and then they just insist on doing it themselves. All right. Come upstairs, and why don't you use this one? It says try for baby with, so maybe she's not pregnant. I'll go get a shower, and then we'll worry about that later. All right, Luke. Luke the dog. Wants to dig a hole now. Looks like he really did get the squeegee out. All sorts of stuff going on in this house. Needs to fill the bowl. Okay. Yeah, this time, Luke was nice enough to do that outside. Let's see if he can eat while the... Amir's gonna be mad at the dog. Why don't you go upstairs and eat, like I told you to before? As for Max, he's like, I'm doing okay. I'm just up here. Finally got Jasper upstairs. Bella the cat finally got her way. Consuelo's up there taking a shower. Jasper. Now, Jasper, there's somebody there in the house that you're paying to clean all this up. It makes no sense for you to do it if you're paying him to do all that. Dude. He only wants to adopt another cat. Maybe win a ranked chess match. Get something productive out of your time, Jasper. Invite over next ranked chess opponent. Usashi is going home. You want to invite Luther Stevenson over for a game of chess? Yes. One programming note. 1 week from Tuesday, so on April Fool's Day, but this is not a joke. On April Fool's Day, you can look on SwaneeTigers.com. I've got a men's lacrosse broadcast at Swanee that's going to preempt my normal Tides Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern time slot. We'll touch base with Las Vegas Ape. We get closer to that to figure out when an alternate time for me might work. I might work a Wednesday that day after, but then back to that normal time slot for Tides Tuesday the following week. So that's coming up here on NashvilleLou Live. See, Jasper, you let the guy that you're paying to do it actually do the work. A novel idea. Why don't you come downstairs here and practice chess? Consuelo, gonna fill the food bowl. That's good. Although, I don't know if Luke's gonna like her going too close to it. You need to fill it. What you doing? She wants to go on the slip and slide. Got people just sprinting down the road. No sidewalk, no problem. Amir's like, what is going on here? Blubber. The cat's name's Blubber. Seems rather rude. Playing The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We'll have another Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. 8 people in for it right now. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. All right, so Consuelo's going to go on the slip and slide. Jasper's waiting for a chess opponent. What's Heidi doing? Having some food? What about me? She guarding the food bowl? Grooming self, okay. A little bit of a different view than you normally get here. That's more like it. I can never get a feel for what this part of the house looks like, so I'm usually looking at it from the other way with the walls down. Ignore that little piece sticking out there. It's got a backstory to it. This is not my design. This is from the website, fakehousesrealawesome.com. I don't know who owns that site, but it's an older site. It's been up for a long time. Got some stuff that, for me, I'm not a designer. At least my streams wouldn't be very effective. Well, I didn't mean to tilt it that much. Balanced. Meanwhile, that weird-looking vehicle out there looks like it's got flat tires to it. It's got not a whole lot of clearance room if you got any sort of an incline. Watch the scrape of the fender there. But that thing will refill all of your meters, which makes it a bit overpowering. A little bit too much. But I'm going to keep it for now, and then whenever for Jasper and Consuelo, presuming they do have kids, and still not sure if she really is pregnant. I think she is, but I don't know. That last little bit made me think maybe not. Plus, she's on a slip and slide. But maybe she is and just doesn't know it yet. So is Luther going to show up to play some chess, or what? I cleaned up the water mess that Luke the dog made downstairs. I'm getting out of here now, where she gets back inside with that slip and slide. That's what Amir's thinking. Oh, there's Luther. Okay. walks up out of nowhere. Real casual. Be chatted to. Alright, you can actually talk to him. You have to finish your practice game first. Have some social graces there, Jasper. That's a mirror. Who is this? I'm getting out of there. The dogs, the cats, out of control. Heidi's like, not paying attention. Want to play in the bathtub, see? You gotta watch these animals. Lost a friend. How did Heidi the cat lose a friend? Did somebody pass away? Someone a friend that's now an ex-friend? I don't understand this. Oh, she also has a hairball, so there's that. She's the youngest of the 4 animals, but she is an adult. Alright. She wants to play in the bathtub nonetheless. Lifetime happiness. Got best behavior, but that doesn't promise proper behavior or good behavior, just best behavior. Whatever that might entail. Tilt it up a little bit more. Jasper. Luke's up there. I presume they're upstairs now, like in the pool. Oh, they're down here. Okay. Gotta watch Luke. He'll jump back in the pool. You've got Consuelo with a slip and slide. You got Jasper about to play some chess with Luther. And you've got Luke and Max having a dog meeting there in that ancillary room. And then you've got Heidi in the bathroom. So, I was about to get to play in the bathtub. All right, Luke. Bark at. Don't be barking. Come on, Luke. It's tough for Luke. I adopted him. They adopted him. Them as an elder, so there's not any sort of... Like, he doesn't have the... you would really want to get that steel bladder for pets. That's up to 4,000. And you look at Luke. What he's got left time-wise, it's tough. All right, Luke. Don't be barking. Go up now. That bladder concerns me. Why don't you get that chew toy? I'm sure that Amir the housekeeper put them all away, but you can get one out. Heidi, you can play with the wall toys. I'm behaving. Now they're not in the bathtub anymore. Where you going, Max? Don't be following the guys that are play chess. Come on. Go take a nap. I presume that area's dried out now after Luke decided to shake off the water from the pool. It's causing one problem after another here. Greetings and welcome everybody to NashvilleLou Live playing The Sims 3. We've got 13 players in for our next Twitchy Tides game of the hour. We're coming up before top of the hour. If you want to get in on it, you can do so right now. Just type !play in chat. You can hang out with the other fish in the lobby right now. Scurvybot's giving out that Nash cash where you can dig every 15 minutes. 100% success rate. No dig pass required. All right. Okay, enough of the chit-chat there, Jasper. We got a tournament. Not a tournament. We got a challenge. Challenge him to a game of chess. Allison Cleary and Bryant Chester are now committed to each other. Okay. They give me these random... They love to dish the dirt in this game. Give me the scoop about people, even when you didn't ask. Are they going to play chess or what are we doing, Jasper? Come on. We're messing around. As for Consuelo, well, she's going to fill the food bowl. Right, finally getting down to it with the chess. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Consuelo filling the upstairs dog food bowl. What's Heidi doing? She's hanging out. Heidi, why don't you use the litter box freshly set up for you over there? Is Bella asleep or just hanging out? Asleep. Good cat. Luke playing with the bone. Max actually going to sleep for a little while. Meanwhile, the chess game going on. Let's see for Jasper's wishes. Are there any win a ranked chess match? I'll give him plus 750. It's lifetime. He's got 20,000. Let's take a look at this real fast. I was thinking maybe it was 25 was the next one I really wanted for him. Long distance friend isn't bad. Super green thumb sounds like something Consuelo would like. She's interested in gardening. 25,000. Animal expert. I might actually hold out for that. Jasper has his love of cats. Look right there. He'll get 1,500 lifetime happiness if he adopts a cat. Another one. Got 2 dogs, 2 cats here. Why don't you take care of what you got here first, Jasper? Meanwhile, Consuelo, we'll try to figure her out a bit. Oh, she's mastered handiness. Okay. Got an extra skill set I didn't know about. Inventory. She's got her high school diploma. Up on the wall. We'll leave it here. For some reason, they don't use the word umbrella. It's the rain disruptor. Waterproof. She's got her own personal laptop computer she totes around. How to handle fireworks. Lessons for a man with no fingers. Eh. All right, Jasper, let's get an update on this chess game over here. I can hear from the balcony downstairs these like animal noises. Not her, but I'm talking like the dogs and cats. Live looking.
Oh.
You are looking live. Right. Checking on the... All right, so let's check in on the animals and look at Luke back in the pool. Okay, let's not pee in the pool. Let's not make this even worse, Luke. I gotta like hope that you guys gotta figure out the rest of this. I'm gonna have Luke go out here. I gotta watch him very closely now. I gotta focus on Luke-centric next little bit here. Make sure he gets out of the pool. Do not pee in the pool, dog. Stop that. Right out there, right now, right away. You can't go. You have to go through the house, unfortunately. Well, that's better than being able to run out through a side door here. So I think they would do that a lot if they could. Where's Consuelo going? Talk about Fort Starch Military School. Finally get to hear about it. Jasper's defeated a ranked chess opponent. All right, so Jasper won. Take that, Luther. Let's ask him to leave. Meanwhile, Luke, take it out there, buddy. Come on. On the porch. Out in the yard. Dude, out there. Come on, Luke. I don't care about the broken faucet inside or whatever that is. I'm watching you over here. Okay. Now, be here. He's fast about it. I make him like guard the house. A very fast bicycle there for Corey. All right, Luke. Does he have to do like the... Let me just leave him out there for a second. Do like the shake off the water thing. Lay down here. Get this cavalcade of cats. Muffin. What is that? Indy. All right, what's going on over here with Francisca and Consuelo? They telling the story about this military academy? Like Consuelo hadn't really talked about that much? Or was her experience there something else? Oh, the computer broke. Oh, that's not good. Well, it makes sense that Consuelo has mastered the handiness skill because she originally came into the story here when she came over to fix. She was like hired to, or she was working as a plumber or a fix-it person. She came over to fix the faucet. She ended up getting together with Jasper. Took an interesting turn. Maybe she can fix it. Fair. I don't know what this Francisca's doing over here. She can hang out if she wants to. Repair. Got some work to do. All right, Luke, where are you going? Not to the pool. Get some sleep. Man, that dog loves water. Jasper, left to his own devices, is hanging out with Heidi the cat. Suppose there are worse things that can happen. Let's see. Become good friends with Luther. Have 25 friends. He's got 23 now, so maybe. And maybe that's a consideration to go ahead and get with that, it's up to 21. That's closer to 25, but go ahead now with that long-distance friend. So you don't have them, like, regress to distant friends. Do that now for him. So we'll lock that in. If he gets to 25 friends, look at a plus 4,000 lifetime happiness. So we'll see how this works out for Jasper. Give Heidi a treat. Cats love to be bribed. As long as she's a little bit hungry, she'll take it. All right. Heidi, why don't you come up here, upstairs? Scratch on the cat condo. I do have a scratching post, but I keep it on the roof so the cats can't get to it. That scratching post is held up. It's in top condition just like it was before. That scratching post has to be replaced fairly regularly, so I always want to send her the one that doesn't have to be replaced. Seems like a smart move. We've got 16 players in for this next Twitchy Tides game. Got the fish hanging out in the lobby right now. You can join as well by typing !play in chat for that next Twitchy Tides game coming up before top of the hour. Playing The Sims 3. And with Luke upstairs, hopefully going to sleep. Not going back to the pool again. Max asleep downstairs, Bella asleep, and Heidi about to scratch in the cat condo. What's Consuelo doing over here with Francisca? Just hanging out? She's pretty tired. Okay, maybe ask her to leave. I will make her fix the computer. Meanwhile, Jasper's up there just... What are you doing, Jasper? Have some peanut butter, leftover peanut butter and jelly. That outfit that Francisca has there. A different look. Uh-oh. Well, I think she's going to discover she's pregnant. Consuelo gets the next 4 work days off as maternity leave. She just found out that she is pregnant. Oh, another construction boom request. That'll be a problem once I move. Whether it's this child or another one from them. When they get older, have to move to a different city. Different house. All that. If you stick in the same town for too many generations, weird things start happening in this game. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. So Consuelo realizes now that she's pregnant. Jasper is having... Okay, stop eating the spoiled peanut butter and jelly, Jasper. Clean that up. All right, Consuelo, she wants to go to sleep. She's not going to fix the computer right now. Jasper, maybe you can try it. Don't electrocute yourself or anything, but if you want to adopt a cat, you really need to get that computer fixed, Jasper. Never mind that Consuelo has that laptop she's got stashed away. Maybe she had to give you the password. Prepare. Disgusted, dirty surroundings. That's not how you fix that, Jasper. The cat's upstairs meowing. Little details like that just remind you that they're around off camera or off screen, but doing things. Heidi up there scratching on the cat condo, being a good cat. Imagine she'll get some sleep when she's done with that. Jasper. Using a wrench to fix her computer. Hey, Jasper has just improved to handiness level 5. It's impressive for Jasper to have made it this far without being electrocuted. Huh. He hit his thumb with a hammer, okay. Really putting over that handiness level 5 there for Jasper. Alright, what is Jasper doing? Age up to regular adults in 2 days. His wife's pregnant. That's the info here. Okay, so there's the alma mater, Fort Starch Military School. Okay. Checks out. Jasper's a career yes man. Hey, don't judge me. His traits are pretty good, though. Handy, friendly, heavy sleeper, cat person, lucky. All right. Jasper. Clean out bad food. Then eat some cereal. Slash goes to the computer. He's not happy about it. They had to fix that computer. I gotta clean this up. Harmony has reached elder status. Well, this is interesting. Jasper's wish, have a girl. I guess he knows that NashvilleLou is with child. All right, we'll drop Francisca being good friends with Jasper from the list and add have a girl. Now, that's not necessarily an indicator of what the child is going to be, but sometimes that's a hint. Eat some cereal. Read a pregnancy book. Here come the hints. I will drop the money one. We'll go with read a pregnancy book. I think it's called Totally Preggers. Is the one that's like typically in game. Okay, well, it's not in the book. It's probably in his inventory. There you go. He is Totally Preggers. He's got a copy on his person. You can read it then and there. Enough of the cereal there. Enough of the Fruit Loops. Clean it up. All right, now read that pregnancy book. Gotta be a father. Good luck, Jasper. Probably need to click on the inventory. Let's find this book in this massive inventory of his. There it is. Read Totally Preggers, an expecting mother's tale. Where you going, Max? Go sniff Bella the cat. Bella, get out of the bathroom. Over here, neutral side. Max, you can come upstairs. Come over here. Bathroom is not a hangout area. Bella's like, I disagree. Sit on Jasper. Let's not do that. Bella. But a friendly sniff. Then a friendly socialize. That's more your speed. Jasper, what are you doing? I was reading the book and expecting Max the dog to sit on him, apparently. Let's not do that. I'm not sure how long Totally Preggers is. Your War and Peace. In other words, really long. Oh, they've got differing opinions on the fall leaves. We've got 18 players into this next Twitchy Tides game coming up before top of the hour. If you want to get in as well, if you want to join the group there hanging out in the lobby right now, all you have to do is type !play in chat. Even if you've never played before, the game will assign you a fish and you can play for fun. Everybody that wants to play gets to play with Twitchy Tides. It's part of the appeal. All right. So in here you got Max hanging out with Bella. Heidi's asleep. Luke apparently breakdancing in his sleep. That dog loves to get in the pool, which is a problem. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Who's calling Jasper? 10:38 on a Friday or a Sunday night. This better be important. You know, he's not going to answer it. What is this? Be sat on, be sat on. I guess these animals want to come play with Jasper. Gonna go or what? He's anticipating them. I guess they're waiting for him to finish reading. Heidi's like, don't blame me. That's Bella. I'm asleep over here. What are Max and Bella going to do? Just going to wait for him to finish reading? They're stuck. I need to unfreeze them? Are they stuck because like they're waiting for him to finish reading? Oop, that's not like on the roof. His energy's low, but he'll be okay if he can just... I want him to finish that and let's open the spot up. We'll have the pregnancy milk red. Which should put Consuelo in a better mood. Not that she's in a bad mood, but you know. It'll make her happy. They probably forgot about going and sitting on Jasper, apparently. Or at least Bella did. Max. Has some food. Bella. Why don't you scratch at the cat condo? You need to scratch. Don't be going over trying to sit on Jasper. He won't appreciate your claws. What is this right here? Play with another pet. I think we can arrange that, Bella. Look at these lifetime happiness. For the steel bladder, which really helps for dogs. A lot more important than for cats. Although it is helpful for cats, but not nearly like it is for dogs. 2,500 gets best behavior and never nauseous. Let's go best behavior. See how close on that elder scale it is there for Max the dog. Bella. She's at the end of the meter. And you got Luke. Oh, Luke over here. I need to zip over there that quick. Like, Luke asleep. Heidi asleep. Consuelo asleep. Insist on sleeping on Jasper's side of the bed. Sorry, Jasper. You got relocated. I'm reading down here. Don't worry about me. Play-by-play of somebody reading. Fascinating tale. I read 500 words per minute. Hey, finish the book. All right. Wait a minute. Jasper Stone is preparing for his upcoming birth. What? By reading a pregnancy book. I think it was worded a little strangely. Be that as it may. All right, Jasper, now you get some sleep. Got a spot that's opened up. Buy a crib. They like to hint things that are usually pretty practical. All right, we have him buy a crib. Let him go to sleep first and buy the crib in the morning. Maybe we'll need the happiness boost then. Get some sleep. Max is going to have some food, I think. Oh, guarding the food bowl? What are you doing, Max? We're doing it at 12:55 in the morning, Max. We've got 18 players in right now for that next Twitchy Tides game. I'll bring the slate up here. It's be a good time for me to go ahead and get ready for my hourly break. We got 18 players in for Twitchy Tides. If you'd like to join the group and get in for that next Twitchy Tides game, all you have to do is type !play in chat. There'll be about a 5-minute break thereabouts. Then back on the other side of that with this next Twitchy Tides game and then more of The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Stay tuned. right, back on headset with you here on NashvilleLou Live. We've got 19 players in for this next Twitchy Tides game. Be sure to join me tomorrow, Tuesday, for Tides Tuesday. That's at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 0200 UTC. My 3 hours of Tides Tuesday for next week. It's April Fool's Day, but it's no joke. I've got a men's lacrosse broadcast, the Swanee Tigers. So it'll be a little bit different for next week, but we'll deal with that as we get closer to it. I'll get in there as well with exclamation mark play and chat. Last chance to get in for this next game. I'll use the Lulu fish. Got the number 2 spot in my Twitchy team. Remember, you can designate 5 different fish, numbers 1 through 5, in your Twitchy team. Allows you to cycle through them rather easily. Makes it a lot easier from a live streaming standpoint. But also, if you're watching multiple streamers that have Twitchy Tides games going on, you want one fish for one, a different for a different one. You've got some latitude. One of the many things I love about Twitchy Tides, along with the fact you can make it your own, you can customize it. You see a lot of creativity used when it comes to live streamers with Twitchy Tides. So 20 players in for this next game, this second one of the broadcast. For the winner, the prize is a Warsaken foil prime card, plus an item from the NashvilleLou collection. If I win, the prize goes to second place. And this second Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast begins now. Good luck. We'll begin with 20. We'll have more of The Sims 3 here in a few minutes. But right now, it's a depth charge. Viper Czar's out, so is Jeff 0079. Early on, we're down to 18. And it's Debo the Shark taking out Master Halo and Cesaro NLV. We're down to 16. I use that dream command with my Lulu fish. These fish have special commands, abilities, lets them fight back against the enemies. No fighting back against that cannonball, though. It took out Funko Lover, Bulk the Bear, and Prince Paradox. Really got to see it happen. I was too preoccupied with using the dream command. And then boom, the cannonball. And speaking of boom, here comes Pink Felicia cutting through. Lexi Lex is out. So is I Am JR. We're down to 11. Depth charge that takes out Canvas 83. We're down to 10. So remaining players, you've got a top 10 finish. Half the field is out. Cannonball. That cannonball takes out my fish, takes out Wombat Warrior, takes out Unmata. We're down to 7. Hey, you're welcome, I Am JR. For Scurvy Bot, 100% success rate. No dig pass required. You can do it every 15 minutes. That's the cooldown. Big Worm the hook on that left side. That takes out Mortez. We're down to 5. It's Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live as we approach 6 a.m. Eastern. And now creeping on the low side, going left to right, it's Debo the Shark. Near ground level, Debo ends up missing everybody. The battle continues. Twitchy Tides, NashvilleLou Live. Depth charge. There goes Naznara, and we're down to the final 4. It's Going Tonto, DeBoer JS, Parrot 314, and Chucky, the last 4. Depth charge, you see it on the left side of the screen, next to the Twitchy Tides sign. Narrow passage, but DeBoer JS makes it there and back on that turnaround out of the corner. Cannonball, riser of a cannonball shot. Took out Chucky. We're down to the final 3. Going Tonto, DeBoer JS, and Parrot 314. Big Worm has that hook. Both the W and Twitchy Tides on that sign. And the hook got DeBoer JS. I thought that was a close one there. Just enough to take out DeBoer JS, and we're down to the final 2. It's Parrot and Going Tonto. You see Big Worm has that hook. The rightmost part of the screen, just above that plant life is above the coral. Finally, Big Worm gives up. We began with 20, we're down to 2. It's going Tonto, and Parrot 314. Cannonball. That cannonball missed both remaining players. That depth charge, there's no missing it. That ominous blinking red. It disappears. The battle continues. Going Tonto and Parrot 314 as we at 6 a.m. Eastern. Greetings and welcome everybody to NashvilleLou Live Depth Charge. There goes Going Tonto, and that's the game. So congratulations, Parrot 314. The winner here in this second Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. Congrats. Long battle there. So for me, and everybody that lasted longer than me, a top 10 finish, all the way up to number 1 and your winner, Parrot 314, victorious. Just like that, back open for our next Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. You can get in right now with !play in chat. Be hanging out there in the lobby. So your spot secured for that next game. We'll get back into it here with The Sims 3, episode 51. Aside from Tides Tuesday, The Sims 3 is my top game here on Twitch. People love this game. It's fun to stream it because a lot of unpredictable, zany things happen that feel realistic. I mean, as much as like that slate you see right there, that horse peeking around the corner. So, okay, that's a bit much maybe, but it works with the context of the game. Anyway, there's a peek back on the tanks. The fish, and they're just hanging out right now. You can join the two in there at the moment. You can do that by typing !play in chat. All right, let's take the slate down. Getting back into it here with The Sims 3. Oh, my mouse takes off on me. So Luke, for right now, is asleep. He keeps getting in the pool. Come on, Luke. Let's get interesting here because Consuelo is pregnant. Her and Jasper are going to have their first child. This will be the 4th generation. Sid Stone was the original character I used when I started. I played as Sid's son, Kenyon. Kenyon was Jasper's father. Alana, his mother. There's Sid, Kenyon, and then Jasper, who's married to Consuelo. They're pregnant. She's pregnant with their first child. Darlene, Vanessa, and Trevor are Jasper's siblings. Kenyon and Alana had 4 kids in this house. It was a crowded house, to say the least. So 4 players in already for that next Twitchy Tides game. You can get in as well. All you have to do is type !play in chat. !play, hit enter, and you'll be in. Even if you've never played before, the game will assign you a fish and you can play for fun. Max, go sit on Jasper. Okay. Jasper's finished reading that book. Maybe this is the time to go sit on him. 12:55 a.m. Is he just sitting there? Come on, Jasper. Oh, he's getting up, so give me a break. He's like, come on. Very dramatic shot there over the bookshelf. What's he looking up at? Looking back at us. Upstairs. They got the 2 cats out there in the cat patio area. You got a taxi cab pulling up for some reason. Luke's asleep. And then there's Max, about to have some food. Meanwhile, I see this mystery taxi cab out here. Well, they're passing by and it's having to freeze at the right point. Apparently so. Thing zipped right on by. Guys were like, okay, I need to sleep. That's my side of the bed. She's on my side of the bed. But I'm tired, so whatever. Everybody else is asleep. I want to bark. Come on, Max. Luke's trying to get some rest, buddy. And as much as it doesn't seem like as Max has been in this game for a long time, he's an elder and his time much. I mean, it's not like Bella. Her meter is almost filled, and so with her, it's just an RNG with this game as far as how long the animals. Some things will last a lot longer than people as well will stick around longer than you might expect, but eventually it ends for all of them. All right, Bella. So you're awake now. Use the litter box and have some food. How about that? Luke's asleep. Hope we get to well rested fairly soon. He's going to be very hungry. So, Max, if you're going to be eating, do that now because he's full. He's not going to worry about that. This is not the time to sit on Jasper. Don't do that. His destruction trait. Remember, that meter sometimes is misleading when you have the game paused and you switch between characters. For whatever reason, that particular one doesn't show you an updated. Sometimes it'll give you misleading information, good or bad. For whatever reason, there's not a mod to fix that particular issue. Or if there is, maybe there isn't, I don't know about it. That's also possible. There are a lot of mods out there for this game. It is so much fun. Welcome to NashvilleLou Live. Playing The Sims 3. 5 players in for that next Twitchy Tides game. Want to get in? It's !play. We'll have that next game later in the hour. All right. Max, what do you want to do, buddy? Now, barking's not what I had in mind. Get a toy. That's what I was going to tell him to do. Good dog. Don't wake up Luke. Let him break dance in peace. So Bella's following instructions. Okay, I'll use the litter box and eat. I can handle that. Unrideable sim found. Sherry Daniel. The error traps in this game are very good at solving problems that you never would even know about otherwise, as far as system resources being used on things that are on the other side of the city, like stereos that are running or cars that are just idling. Say, that side's empty. Consuelo's going to give us a slip. Where's she going? Work indefinitely? Maybe you should eat first, huh? You're with child. Waffles. Let's see how good she is at cooking. The animal parade downstairs. Where you going, Max? Take a nap? How do I not trust you? Why don't you get this chew toy? Oh, there's Luke. You gotta watch. He keeps wanting to get in the pool. Eat from the bowl. Eat from that one. Back upstairs. Oh, he's gonna be awake so soon. Did he not get well rested? Oh, he did. Okay. But he wants to. Eat the food. We'll drop the take a walk to the pool. This is The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Back upstairs, Luke. So Max the dog is going over there. We'll see how Consuelo is at making waffles. What is Jasper doing? Sleeping? I guess he doesn't have to go into work today. That's interesting. Starts in 2 days, 6 hours. I don't know that I trust that, though. It looks like today is when he's supposed to be in, so we'll see. Oh no, she burned them. She burned her hand. Oh, this is not good. Okay, I gotta throw that out. Maybe I should have had her try that just by make for herself. Uh-oh. Clean up. She's not, oh, she's hungry too. I mean that. That's not gonna be good for the baby. Have some juice. Vitamin C. Eat some cereal. That hunger's got her. She wants to read the pregnancy book, too. Upgrade something. Work at home. Learn gardening skill. There's read a pregnancy book and then eat cobbler with watermelon. Crazy cravings of being pregnant. Where's the food goes? Have a water balloon fight. Bump the gardening skill, add the read a pregnancy book. Then Jasper's inventory. Finished reading it the night before, so I'll just borrow that from him. I think. Does he have it in a lock and key? He has a lot of things in his inventory. He just finished reading the book. I know he has it. There, at the very bottom of his inventory. Put on the counter. Consuelo, let's add that to her inventory. There. Now she can read at her leisure. First things first, have some cereal. Big bowl of crackling oat bran. Got 8 players in already for that next Twitchy Tides game. It's exclamation point play in chat to get in the next Twitchy Tides game. What is Luke doing over here? Get to it. The destruction trait. That's Max napping. Okay. Consuelo's having some breakfast. Let's not mention the pancakes or the waffle. I should say that unfortunately did not go so well. At least she grasped the basics of cooking. Maybe next time will be better. Who likes to fix stuff? An upgrade. That bathtub is at 85% upgraded. We'll have her pee, and then the last 15%, making that self-cleaning. You're woofing out there, Luke. Gotta make sure that you're not down here when the mail delivery person comes by around 8. I'd probably end up with Luke wanting to do a little bit of chasing. Unfortunately, he sometimes doesn't do what he's supposed to. So Max is just sleeping. Luke, why don't you go upstairs? You want to socialize? Bella's out there playing with the grooming self, I should say. Heidi's over there with the wall toy. You go socialize with Heidi. Luke upstairs first, and then, all right. Bella's up there. Friendly sniff. Friendly socialize. Jasper still asleep. Consuelo. Close to that 100% complete with the bathtub, which will free up a spot. That'll be upgrade something. She'll get that plus 300. She's got 2,500 the lifetime happiness. That doesn't get you anything. And she's a relatively new addition as far as the playable characters go, so it's going to be a while to get to any of this. So there's that. Buy a high chair. It's more practical than the water balloon fight. Hey, look at that. Plus 300. Consuelo Stone just upgraded a bathtub. Self-cleaning. Now make her all break. Well, too late. I thought she actually broke it with that. It was just the shine of her fixing it. Upgrade 5 objects. A little bit of a boost there. But the one I wanted to add, not the water balloon fight. Buy a high chair. Because that one I can do real fast. I mean, she's already at the elated mood meter, but still. This would be helpful to go ahead and do this now. Playing The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Kitchen. Okay, there it is. Sort by function. How about that? Go with the pacifier. There. Yummer's high chair. With purple. I can hide it over here for now. Reserved for future use. That small kitchen, maybe the easel needs to move. Like the artwork elsewhere, the guitar. For now, we'll just stash out here with the rest of the stuff. Or she'll still be happy. Upgrade 5 objects. Add that to the list. You can cut away. That's adding up the numbers. I mean, she still has quite a ways to go to get anything, but it's a start. So what else can she fix? Or shall I let her do something else? Well. Oh, you can replace self-cleaning with unbreakable. It can't be both. It can be either self-cleaning or unbreakable. Probably would have gone with unbreakable if I'd known that, but whatever. Take a bath. Where is Bella the cat going? Consuelo. I told you that 2 days, 6 hours thing was misleading for Consuelo, or for Jasper. There's the carpool for Consuelo, but that's actually inaccurate because she's got maternity leave. He starts in 4 days, 2 hours. Although she really should give the carpool a heads up if she's going to be off. Where are you going, Bella? Play with the wall toy, the outdoor wall toy, right? Nope, you come back up here and use the hour. Stay upstairs. Meanwhile, with Heidi and Luke, they're getting along. Luke's social is low, so this will help a bit. Mac's still asleep downstairs. Friendly socialize. All right, Bella, you're wanting to play with the wall toy, right? There's the wall toy. Lookout window for Max. What are you looking at? It's too early for the mail to arrive. It's 6:27. We've got 11 players in right now for that next Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. You can join as well by typing !play in chat. Dig every 15 minutes with ScurvyBot. No dig pass required. 100% success rate. Giving out 5 Nash cash every 10 minutes. They're going down saying, there you go, cat. Cat and dog are friends. Try to get the animals to get along. Alright, so Max sniffing around. Usually code for they're going to try and sneak outside. Let's put a stop to that. Let's see, Max. Why don't you go upstairs and have a little bit of food? Luke. Bark at. Don't do that. Sniff. Friendly socialize. He was going to get that howling, wasn't he? He's determined. It says the carpool for Jasper will be there in an hour. Jasper fast asleep. Dreaming about Bella the cat. But hoping he'll be well rested soon. Sometimes the animals will come in there and try and wake him up. But I guess they're kind of preoccupied right now. Talk to someone. Buy a crib. I'll open a spot up. Rock a baby crib. Bit big, isn't it? Let's go as the regular one. Okay. It's still going to take up the big space anyway, but I can at least put it there for right now. Conveniently right there. It's kind of cheating. I don't mind putting the cat post up there. The bed's a bit much, though. Could sell it. But I like having the bed in the blue in that room, so maybe that's not the one. Maybe this one will get moved. Let's go ahead and sell that. Move this over here. Voila. Open up some space. A little crowded up there at times. The cats need even more room to run around and play. Belle, where are you going? Wake up, Jasper. I was telling you that was going to happen. But Jasper, this time, a little bit faster. Now, the game claims he's going to have his ride arriving, but I don't know if he gets paternity time off or how that works. He needs to get into work. He's a yes man, right? I mean, it's a little different with politics. He's still getting greeted by Bella, even if she's not able to wake him up. You know, where are you going, Luke? See him going down. Look at... Oh, react to upgraded object. Okay. We're half expecting Luke to want to get back in the pool. Over and over again, Luke the dog wouldn't go in the pool. Consuelo just working away there on the computer. Work indefinitely. She's got that work ethic. She's a workaholic, so realistic. There is the problem where she's going to be aging up to an elder in 4 days. Jasper's a little bit younger, but already went through that once with Jocelyn. All right, well, you and Consuelo got to stick together, even if she's older than you. You got to deal with it, Jasper. Talk to someone. Let's read that up. Jasper. Check out new object. Play a game with Consuelo. I think play some chess. Maybe say hi to her. That counts to talk to person. Friendly. Enthused about cats. Let's see how this goes over. Consuelo's going to have to stop working to hear him talk about cats. I'm pregnant. I don't care about your opinions on cats. We got other household expenses to... She's even a little thought bubble. Is that like she thinks she's having a girl because it's in pink? Because the hint with Jasper is like Jasper wants to have a girl. Doesn't mean it will happen, but that sometimes hints that way. I can play a game. The Summer Festival has arrived in town. The festival is right across the festival grounds, right across the street from their house. So walking distance. Even they sometimes will recklessly run at a diagonal angle, right? Because the traffic comes just flying through there. It's like there's no speed limit. Sometimes I've got the seesaw there kind of designated. Okay, that's still my property line over there. Reserved on my side for future use. What are they doing over here? Jesse and Kirsten. Well, this big setup over there. Boy, where are the people? Kane. We're all excited for that festival. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We got 16 people in for that next Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. You can get in as well by typing !play in chat. Join me tomorrow for Tides Tuesday. 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 0200 UTC. Talking a lot with the NFL. MockDraftNFL.com, a new site. Put a lot of time in this weekend working on that. Or scurry about giving out that Nash cash. People can dig. No dig pass required. 15-minute cooldown. 100% success with that. All right. And when I say 100% success, to explain that, means sometimes you can set it up where like there'll be a dig and you'll get nothing. You'll at least get something. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. You'll get something out of it. That's the idea. Testing out a few variables. There's a lot of different ways people are approaching it. The Scurvy Bot allows for so many things that I've been wanting to have for a long time. That inexplicable divide between the world of wax gaming and Twitch live streaming. Twitchy Tides has done a great job of helping to bridge that divide. There's Francisca, who was over there yesterday hanging out. Now she's delivering the mail. Let's make sure Luke's not going to... Luke is in the pool. Some things never change, huh, Luke? All right, get out of the pool. You hanging out there is not okay. Okay, take advantage of me being distracted by the others. Not going to work. One dog out. Oh, at least, you know what? He's thinking about wanting to chase Francisca, I think. Look at this. Chase. Okay, you know what? For once, the pool actually bailed me out. She was over here yesterday. Yeah, no problem with it. But now, I'm going to chase. She's running. Look at that. Look at a 100-meter dash. All right, now look, you do have to get out of the pool. That part's the non-negotiable. They're making them play the full game for that account is play a game with Consuelo with the chess. With Consuelo. My love. Her and Jasper getting ready to have their first child. The 4th generation from the original character Sid Stone. Bella. Bella's spending some time with Max. Or planning to, apparently. A little more room in there with that bed replaced with a crib. Uh-oh, this took a turn for the worse. All right, you two got to get along. Friendly sniff, friendly socialize. I'll be barking. Luke. And out here, just stay there for a minute. There you go. That's what I was wanting to do. Not inside, outside. All right. Now stay out of the pool. Yeah, whatever. Destruction trade's high. Get a chew toy. No appropriate. They're inappropriate toys. There's an appropriate couple of toys. Bones. How long is this game? And a best of 7? Oh, you're a sore loser? Look at that. Okay, so accounted for playing a game. He wants to practice now. Alright, we'll let you go back. She's wanting to work. That's kind of annoying her, I think. Or it might annoy her if it's taken away from that for too long. Upgrade to Unbreakable. Or improved graphics. Let's make it Unbreakable. That thing breaks and there are problems. Speaking of problems, Luke, gotta make sure you're keeping an eye on you. When that bladder meter gets that midpoint of the capital B, that's time for you to go outside. But that, I mean, I have to remember to have you go outside. Where is Jasper going? They're gonna fill the food bill. Okay. Can't give him a hard time over that. That meter is not quite to that halfway point of the capital B, so we'll leave Luke alone for now with that. Be brushed. He's been wanting a brushing. Come on, Jasper, help him out. Jasper, I think I want to get a cat. Where are you going, Jasper? Have fun. Oh, come on. There you go. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Where's Luke? Is he back in the pool? I have to view this new object up here, this crib. Downstairs. He's coming upstairs. It's kind of hard for Luke to hide. That's one thing. Both gonna check it out. Oh, you can look through the window. I didn't think about that. Not the best artwork you'll ever see, but they're checking out the new crib. That's what's happening. Look, what are you doing? No, don't go play in the toilet. Come on, Heidi. Oh, Luke needs... Don't be peeing in here, Luke. Oh, don't do that. Oh, absolutely not, Luke. You go outside right now. Get mad at him. At a video game dog. Get stern. Consuelo, trying to make that computer unbreakable. Jasper. I do not have Max go in that pool. What is wrong with you? Doing the chew toy. Luke, I've got to pay close attention to you. Want to pee in the house. Bad dog. Amir would not appreciate that. He'd be the one to have to clean it up. Pee here. Not inside. He has some food over here. How about that, Luke? Okay, so Luke's taken care of for the short term, although it worries me that he'll just parlay that into going back into the pool again. See if I can prevent that from happening. Bella wants to goof around and be petted. Oh, she's over there playing with Heidi. Jasper can wait a minute. Here's how I'm putting the toys away. Again. Every day I put these toys away. Heidi, where are you going? Goof around, which is code for trying to get near the door to go outside. Nah. Go here and get some sleep. Take a nap. Max, sniffing around. Bella. Yeah, it's a three-ring circus around here, these animals. And he's going to add another cat to the mix. Be petted. Okay. I need some room to get over here for that. Kelsey has just improved her athletic skill to level 1. Good for Kelsey. We'll have to start somewhere. We've got 20 players in for that next Twitchy Tides game. Lobby. Got the fish hanging out, having a good time. If you want to join the group, you can get in with !play in chat. The next Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. Playing The Sims 3. Jasper. How much do I have to micromanage with you? Prepare mac and cheese. Now we're talking. All right, he's hungry. What's on the list here for this is talk to Luke. I'm gonna lecture on staying out of the pool, maybe. So Jasper go make that mac and cheese. Fine dining. Kelsey not to athletic skill level 2. All right. Bella. Grooming self. I've used the litter box for the food. Heidi's asleep. Max guarding the food bowl. Guard object. Then there's Luke. Thinking about Amir, the housekeeper. Luke. It is funny how, like emotionally, like it feels like you're dealing with real animals. It's that level of suspension of disbelief that you can get with The Sims 3, where it's like you get drawn into the story. All right, Luke, what can we do with you, bud? How about you get some sleep? Have you got an idea? Get some sleep in there. Max will guard the food bowl. Everything will be okay. Gotta watch Bella. She does what she's supposed to. Ice cream truck goes by. Kelsey. Run a marathon? The animals. Accounted for upstairs at the moment. Consuelo. She's trying to make that computer unbreakable. Meanwhile, Jasper's very hungry and also cooking. Making some mac and cheese. Kelsey, level 4. What is she? In the New Japan Dojo. Proving it just the rapid speed. Level 5. Okay, what's going on with Kelsey? I get these updates. Consuelo almost has that computer unbreakable. All right, Jasper's up to cooking level 4. Meanwhile, Amir's like, I'm finished. I got done before 2. Get out of here before that. The animals upstairs start to mess things up again. Consuelo's almost, her needs, like she's focused. When she's working, she gets focused. Jasper, meanwhile, is going to have to call the family to the meal. Call household to meal. Let's see if, grab a bowl. So that was on the list. Level 6 for Kelsey. Okay, that's something sus about that. Hey, she did it. Consuelo Stone just upgraded a computer. We can give Bella the cat a brushing. We get some mac and cheese first. Jasper, not going to wait for it. He's very hungry. So Consuelo, because she's got that maternity leave, 162 simoleons paid for time off. Max, sniffing around. And they keep trying to prompt me to put some more houses in the city, but my plan is for plays one of their kids when they get older, have them move to another town, have a new house. They keep the legacy going from that very beginning with Sid Stone. Got Jasper, Sid's grandson, so this will be the 4th generation if Sid was the first. Okay, get out of there, Max. Hanging out in the bathroom is not okay. Now. Out. Scrizzam. Let's go upstairs to look at the food. Where's Luke? The pool. For being such a big dog, he manages to sneak around where I don't notice enough. Here we go again with Luke. No wonder Amir's glad to get out of there. He's like, we'll have to clean up another giant puddle with Luke. All right, go over here, Luke. Not accept. It's completely indifferent. Whatever. Come on. Let's shake her. There we go. There you go. All right, shake it off. Now don't dig a hole. You've already dug a proverbial hole. Getting in trouble there in the pool. When you Luther Stevenson romantic subplot updates. All right, Jasper filling a food bowl. Consuelo using the dishwasher. Heidi's asleep. Bella's just watching Jasper fill the food bowl. Max having some food. So Luke downstairs, soaked. Sniff. Wait. What you doing, Luke? Sliding backward. Because Jasper got some PTO. 276 simoleons. Where at Jasper? Rub belly. Okay, let's see this play out. We're crowded out there. Jasper, just come inside like a normal person, boy. Come on. Luke has to show you the way. Are you stuck, Jasper? And Ross. Max, we're trying to distract him. Jasper, do I have to show you like basic things, like just move over here? Maybe he's stuck. Maybe I have to unfreeze him. No, there we go. Now, okay. Affection. Talk to. Let's see, is Luke hungry? Hungry enough, he'll take a treat. Eat treats. An affection rub belly. Belly rub. Where are you going there, Max? Thinking about Consuelo. Let's give her a sniff. Where's Consuelo? And back to work. Be sniffed. She'll wait for that. Welcome to NashvilleLou Live, playing The Sims 3. We've got 21 player. Well, this mouse likes to just take off on me sometimes. It's not knocking the mouse over when I do this. There. 21 players in right now for that next Twitchy Tides game. If you want to join the group, if you want to get into that next game, you can do so by typing !play in chat. !play to get in for that next Twitchy Tides game coming up before top of the hour. Here with The Sims 3. Alright, Consuelo. Probably a good time to pee. Sure you wash your hands. Jasper. Gonna react to this upgraded computer, this unbreakable computer. Luke wants to get in the pool again. Absolutely not. Go here and get some sleep, dog. Stay out of the pool. Jasper, this is your fault. You're doing a good job keeping track of them. This is a reaction. This is a neutral reaction. What's the thought here from Jasper? Let's see. I wants to play with the cat. Jasper. Got a better idea. Why don't you get a shower? I mean, you could. Consuelo is, you know. And Max trying to take advantage of me being distracted over here to sneak outside. Stop that. Back upstairs. Luke's gonna get a chew toy, apparently. Let's see, is his destruction meter truly high, or is it? Yeah, it is, okay. We'll put that mac and cheese away later. All right, Consuelo. Get some sleep. Jasper. I know it's 6:14 p.m. in the game, but she's tired. Well, she likes gardening, so maybe Jasper can learn a gardening skill as well. We'll add that to the list. Jasper, why don't you use that shower? Just shower, regular shower. Luke with a chew toy, Max heading to the pool. Man, Luke's been a bad influence on you there, Max. You go in the pool, come on. Get a chew toy. Or they'll put away downstairs. They all go upstairs. Sometimes these chew toys, it's weird. Need to buy them in bulk. I have like 20 of them hanging around. Ooh, I can just get one out of here. Maybe not. I mean, that's kind of silly that you can't. Alright, now I'm going to delete the toy crate and then buy a new one. Make this one red. So a new toy chest. There'll be one inside for you there, Max. So don't go in the pool, go get a chew toy. Oh, get out of that bathtub, Heidi. Come on. Bad cat. Out. Scram. upstairs with you. Go scratch in the cat condo. Consuelo's asleep. What's Jasper doing? What's to clean? Oh, you pay people to do this, Jasper. Come on, dude. Why don't you invite somebody over to play some chess? Is Luke heading to the pool? The guard object. Likely story. I've been told you like 5 times to go up here and go to sleep. Do that instead. Max, what about you? You down there? Okay. Bella's asleep. Heidi being sent upstairs to the cat condo. Consuelo's asleep. Jasper on the phone.
Ding.
Latanya Sutton Vaughn. Well, she's the next ranked chess opponent, so be it.
Corpso. Zepsy Corpso.
Sometimes they show up right away. Sometimes they take a little while to actually arrive. I practice chess until she gets there. You know what, even better, let's put this away. It's too late. It's not too late. Put away the leftovers. Now you go practice chess. The mac and cheese away. Don't have to go bad. Where's Luke going? What's the play in the pool? Dude. Disobedient dog. Go upstairs. Immediately. Max. See, it's a bad influence. You see Luke do it, I think you can get away with it too. Chew toy for you. Upstairs. There's Harold Ray walking by. Not stopping to say hello. Real standoffish. Real aloof. Meanwhile, I call her back up at Jasper. Say, okay. You better be coming over here. We'll skip you in the queue. Heidi playing with the wall toy. Yes, Latanya, I've already asked you once. Come over here. If you're not going to come, then say that. Practice chess. Practice from that side of the table. Where you going, Max? Sniff around. Dude. Get some sleep. Luke finally is asleep. Bella upstairs. Heidi. I'm behaving right now. At the moment. The wall toy over here. Don't worry about me. Allison has improved athletic skill level 3. They're a little vague on these people sometimes. Uh-oh. What's Latanya Sutton Vaughn's a cop? Jasper, you can go behind the bars. Disturbing the peace. Disorderly conduct. What's not hilarious greet? Alluring greet. What a twist. Oh, she's not gonna like that. Put you under surveillance. That probably will cause to search you. Search your person. It's Allison update over here. Where that is.
Lardunsa.
Alright, Jasper. Not time for chit chat here with the cop. Challenge. Latanya to a game. He's thinking about chess.
Daku! Leo!
Oh, she's thinking romance. Yeah, Jasper. Ladies first. Where are you going, Heidi? Thinking about jumping in a chair, huh? Got a better idea. Go sleep on the cat condo. Bella, where are you at? surveying the situation. Have some food. Consuelo's asleep. Luke's asleep. Max is asleep. Bella coming up here, and Heidi coming up here as well, at least in theory. Well, Jasper about to play some chess. This would be a good spot for me to go ahead and take my hourly break. Let's bring the slate up. Episode 51 with The Sims 3. Have at least one more hour of it coming up. We've got 24 players in. It doesn't matter what time of day. I've mentioned this before, and it bears repeating, is evidenced here. It doesn't matter what time of day, what day of the week. There are people around the world that love Twitchy Tides. This game is so much fun. You can mix this with practically any game as long as you don't need a delay. And it'll enhance your broadcast. A chance for everybody to get to play that wants to. It's wonderful. It'll be about a 5-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll have this next Twitchy Tides game. Then at least one more hour of The Sims 3. Maybe more. Make too many promises with this. This game has a way of pulling you in. And suddenly just a few more minutes becomes a couple more hours. But first things first, after the break, we'll have this next Twitchy Tides game here on NashvilleLou Live. Stay tuned. right, back on headset with you here on NashvilleLou Live. We've got 26 players in for this next game. Let's take the overlay down. I'll join as well. That'll get us to 27. I'll use the white and yellow Soul the Catfish. There's 27 players in for this next Twitchy Tides game. For the winner, the prize is a Warsake and Foil Prime card, plus an item from the NashvilleLou collection. If I win, prize goes to second place. And this third Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast begins now. Good luck. Welcome to NashvilleLou Live. Remember, tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Tides Tuesday, is Debo the Shark takes out Jeff 0079 and Connie. We're now to 25 early. So tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Next week for Tides Tuesday, it's the April Fools, where I've got a very much not a joke real life men's lacrosse game to call. Swanee Tigers. They got a conference game going on this Friday, and then non-conference on Tuesday. I'll be calling them both over on SwaneeTigers.com. So that's a conflict for Tuesday next week. We'll worry about that when we get closer to it. Bulk the Bear and Kyung Wei are out. So let's see if I use the glitter command. We're down to 21. Would hope I've actually typed it. Cannonball takes out Jungle Banana, Liquid Chill, and Brazen Blake. Down to 18. It's like, how difficult is it to type the word glitter? There we go. Oh, I botched the glitter. It was that difficult. Meanwhile, Debo's coming through. Debo takes out Taryn, Lore, and Funko Lover. We're down to 16. We hit 7 a.m. Eastern. Welcome to NashvilleLou Live. We'll have more of The Sims 3 here in a few minutes, but as you can tell right now, in the midst of an intense Twitchy Tides game, Debo the Shark takes out Drumar and Blue Skies. Down to 14. I'm going to go at least one more hour with this, maybe more. Hate to be too definitive or box myself in too much with The Sims 3, because this game has a way of just taking off time-wise. Meanwhile, Debo cutting through, takes out Parrot and IMJR. We're down to a dozen. More than half the field is out. The Hook, Big Worm, Viper Czar, and Flantality are out. Remaining players, you've got a top 10 finish. We started with 27, we're down to 10. And it's Pink Felicia stinging my Soul the Catfish. Cabinarna zapped as well. So we're out, we're down to 8. This is Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. With more of The Sims 3 coming in just a few moments. Anticipation, and finally, Big Worm of the Hook. That takes out Flower and Aegis 2017. We're down to 6. Got a couple of Whaley Grayleys in there. Got a couple of Neon Leons. Oh, there's some high-end fish in the mix. And it's Debo. Debo takes out Mortez and Going Tonto. We're down to the final 4. Wombat Warrior, Prince Paradox, Unmata, and Dave Ira, the last 4. Wombat Warrior gets taken out by a depth charge. We're down to 3. 2 Neon Leons and a Whaley Grayley. Depth charge. Prince Paradox is out. We're down to the final 2. Dave Ira and Unmata, the last 2. Up top, it's Pink Felicia. Felicia up top's going to miss both players, and the battle continues. Unmata and Dave Ira, the last 2. Now Debo takes out Dave Ira, and that's the game. So congratulations, Unmata. The winner here in this third Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. Already more than 2 hours in. Time just flies by. You're live on stream, especially with some of these, especially with Twitchy Tides. That's for sure. So another 10th place finish, which that's great. And for people that were still around when I got taken out, even higher finish, all the way up to number 1. And your winner, Unmata, victorious. Back open now for our next Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. You can get in now by typing !play in chat. MockDraftNFL.com is my new NFL draft website. Doing a lot of work with that. Had some early success with it. Matter of trying to get the SEO set up. It gets very competitive, those keywords this time of year. But the problem, it was not going to work for me no matter what I tried with DraftKings. I've owned it since 2003, but that didn't really matter. I can only speak so loudly against a raging river of gambling money, advertising a similar name that's different than mine. Alas. Already up to 7 players in for that next Twitchy Tides game. You can get in with !play in chat. So here we are with The Sims 3. Episode number 51. Had so much fun streaming this. I would have started this years ago if I had known I would have this much fun with it. And that'd be... I didn't expect it to work the way it has. It's one of those good surprises. And really it's only because Civilization series was, I thought, too boring, my broadcast with it. Some people can do it, make it entertaining. It really didn't work so well for me. I mean, it was there, but The Sims 3 connects on a different level. Especially when I'm playing it. Whoa, I managed to botch things. Oh, how did I manage to do that? I mean, I had the whole time here, and I hit the wrong key on the... Oh, this stuff drives me absolutely up the wall. It's just the technical stuff that throws me off. Unfortunately, something you have to deal with. When you're running the entire show, you got to deal with it. All right. Now let's do this. The mouse wants to take off again. I really need a proper broadcasting setup, but what I have here works for now. Heidi, where you go? Going to sleep? Well, hopefully so. Is Luke still asleep? You got to watch Luke. He's been misbehaving a lot. So Jasper's about to play a ranked chess game against Latanya Sutton Vaughn, or police outfit to intimidate him. So Vanessa is now a band manager. Vanessa is one of Jasper's sisters. Got Darlene, Vanessa, and Trevor. I'm not sure what I'm accepting here, but okay, click. Terms and service. Consuela's upstairs. She's pregnant with her first child, but asleep right now. Although she's gonna be well rested. It'll be so late as early. I can relate. Feed Luke Stone a treat. That's a good idea. Eat ice cream and spaghetti. Well, whatever gets you through the night, huh? Brushing Bella. Upgrading 5 objects. I mean, she'll probably do that anyway. Guarding, she'll want to do that. We'll come back, though she'll want that. So, well, I'd feed Luke Stone a treat. Maybe if we give him a treat, he won't be as inclined to go and jump in the pool over and over again, as he has been wont to do here as of late. You never know what to expect in The Sims 3. It's part of the charm of this game. People, just like real life, behave in sometimes unpredictable and surprising ways. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. Cat's making noises. Yeah, I'm up here. I'm bored. Give me some attention. I'm gonna meow very loudly so they can hear me down there. Why don't you play with the wall toy? Jasper's pretty tired, but we gotta finish this game. Any updates on Latanya? She's now logic level 2. Trying to intimidate Jasper. How is she a ranked chess opponent if she had logic level 1 at this point? I find that somewhat dubious at best. I'm not gonna say it's sus.
Zoop. A Ditmo.
Wabba chaba. Not
So what was the result? All right, Jasper won. Chess rank increased. See the skill journal for details. Jasper got the victory. Don't do anything to get yourself in trouble. Like gossip. What's this? Have fun with the cat. Be sure to tell this woman you just beat in chess that you're attracted to your wife. She'll be shocked. Has to leave. If she's tired, so is he.
Kaboom.
And wants to clean. Alright, Jasper. Why don't you have some leftover mac and cheese? Consuelo. He'll be awake soon. Never mind that it's midnight in the game. It's Leisure Day is approaching. Every Thursday in this game is a holiday. And this week, it's Leisure Day. Exocop is one of the aliens in the game. They give you some random updates sometimes for that. Even with the NRAW story progressor, it's a little bit unusual. The Jasper's saying, I'm going to have myself some mac and cheese. Don't pillow fight with Latanya. That'd be a bad idea. Consuelo, she's well rested, so she's getting up. Sometimes there are Sims that will, even though they're well rested, they'll keep sleeping, even though they don't need to, per se. You can have some mac and cheese as well. Sauce, says Lynn. Greetings and welcome, everybody. It's NashvilleLou live with The Sims 3. We're going to have another Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. I got 15 players in for it. We got Scurvybot giving out Nash Cash at introductory rate. I've still got it going on. 5 Nash Cash every 10 minutes. You don't need to dig past the dig. A 100% success rate. Maybe you'll like what you get, maybe not. But you'll get something. Anyway, so 15 players in. If you want to join, you want to get in, all you have to do is type !play in chat. Getting back into it here with The Sims 3. So, Jasper just scarfed down his mac and cheese, and now Consuelo woke up and said, I'm going to have some mac and cheese too. Now, where's Jasper? He must have cleaned, doesn't he? Stop that, Jasper. Go to sleep. Prepare mac and cheese. I think that the ship sailed on that one. Maybe I missed that. Although I think that just popped up. Jasper. Get some sleep. Consuelo.
Redige, Misa.
They got a housekeeper that's gonna be coming by later, but maybe that's 1 a.m. That's enough time that maybe she'll want to actually clean up. Let her decide. All right. Let's just let her. Let's see what she wants to do next. We'll zoom in. She looks happy. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Supposed to fix stuff. That's her thing. She's really good at fixing things. You make this like where it never breaks. For self-cleaning. It's already 1% for that. I like the unbreakable idea, though. Let's do that instead. He wants to upgrade 5 objects. Well, gotta start with 1. Oh, this will be the second one. She fixed the bathtub already. That slip and slide's not the most responsible use of water. It's boring at all times. Alright, so Consuelo's working on the sink. Jasper's asleep. What are the animals doing? What's Bella doing in there? She's not going to wake Luke up, is she? Luke's getting pretty close to waking up. He's probably pretty hungry. Gotta watch the bladder on Luke. Eat the food. Max, sleep downstairs. Bella. Socialize over here with Heidi. What's Heidi doing? Just hanging out. Friendly sniff and a friendly socialize with Bella and Heidi. Those are the cats. Luke and Max are the dogs. I didn't name any of the animals. They came with those names from the animal shelter. Jasper's asleep. Consuelo busy making the kitchen sink unbreakable. She wants to go to the festival. She's not really been in the mix for these festivals, so this is something new for Jasper. I grew up across the street from the fairgrounds. I know the carnies over there. Now let's have her read that pregnancy book. Take a break from upgrading. I'll move the book to her inventory to make it easy, in theory. 3 totally preggers. Playing The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We got 16 players in. That next Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. Want to join? It's !play in chat. Just gonna read in there. Let's see with the rest of the animals. What's Bella doing? Socializing. Luke, close to being awake. Bladder's starting to approach the meter, that point in the meter where you can have Luke go outside and pee. Or any dog, for that matter. That capital B in bladder has to get that midway point. I want Luke to sleep until he's well rested. You can have that with dogs. They'll be well rested. You actually reading? Okay. Because the meter was obstructed somewhat by that plant in the background, kind of blended in. It's not a very long book. She should be okay. So Jasper's asleep. Heidi playing with a wall toy. Going to. What's Bella going to do? She says scratch on the scratch and post. Or she's going to nap first. Scratch on the scratch and post. Then you can nap. For Heidi, why don't you use the litter box first? I don't know which wall toy you're actually going to play with. I want to presume this one, that you conveniently will choose the one that's outside, out back. Let's not have that. Max, he's downstairs, but I'm worried he's going to sneak outside and go in the pool. Luke has been a bad influence on him. And you got Consuelo there reading the pregnancy book. Crowded in here. Welcome to NashvilleLou Live. Playing The Sims 3. Let's see, Luke. Not quite well rested, but very close. It's sitting. That's just sleeping, never mind. Sitting and then sleeping. Still asleep. For a little while longer. Max is very close to getting to well rested. Well, I see it happen right here. Let's see, what does Max want? Take a walk to the dog park. Playfully chase Consuelo. Be careful with that there, Max. She's pregnant. Eat the food. That you can do. Did he not get the well rested after all that? It's because he's hungry. That's unfortunate. Luke, what about you? Chowing down. Kind of waiting to Luke. I wasn't waiting on you, Bal. What's going on there, Heidi? going on with Bella? I mean, with Bella, there's that concern. 54 days. So she's going to sleep. What is Heidi going to do? Is that scratch meter really that low? It really is, okay. We can scratch on the bottom part of the cat condo. Back that way. Let's watch Luke's. I don't want that bladder to get... That's where it becomes a problem. Alright. Though the town is actively encouraging immigration, there doesn't seem to be any available housing for newcomers to move into. Alright. Luke. Go there. I'll tell you like 3 times to go there. I throw in a big truck in reverse. On this list here. Run around. Chew on the chew toy. And then go to the pool, of course. Very on brand for Luke. So you've got Consuelo reading the baby book. Trying to get Luke outside and pee in the house. Pee here. Luke. All right, buddy. That's not part of the deal. Pee here. Consuelo Stone is preparing for her upcoming birth by reading a pregnancy book. Is there not room for Luke to pee out there? What's going on? There you go. All right, now you can decide and chew on the chew toy. All right, Consuelo's carpool is not coming in an hour. She's on maternity leave. All right, but Luke definitely does want that chew toy. That destruction meter, that's not a misleading thing. We go take care of that. Max, he's got a chew toy. Good dog. Bella, asleep. Heidi, scratching on the cat condo. Good cat. Jasper, asleep. Let's see if the cats managed to wake him up today. Or yesterday, the previous day in the game, cats were wanting to. At least one of them was. I think it was Heidi. But Jasper's awake a little bit too quickly for that. Consuelo, she's going to fill the food bowl. I guess she finished that book, huh? What's she want to do here? Work indefinitely. She's a workaholic. That's not conjecture. Workaholic. Even gets the likes work moodlet. She's not working with the other computers. I've got my encrypted laptop here. Luke, where are you going, bud? Get the chew toy. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. What is Consuelo? You annoyed by it? Be barked at. Come on now, I'll be barking at her. Max. You come downstairs to bark at Consuelo. Don't do that. You can come downstairs and give like a friendly sniff. That would be more in line. Supposedly Jasper's carpool will be there in an hour. We'll see. I think he'll get the day off. It says starts in 1 day, 2 hours. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. He's pretty close to being well rested, so it's very close actually. Consuelo. All right. Go there. Max. Look at that. Luke thinking about the pool. On Luke. You can see it. He's even eyeing like over to where it is. He can't wait to get in there. Luke, don't do that. No, sir. Friendly sniff. Friendly socialize. Wait, Jasper's up and at him. It was going to clean stuff right away. Come on, Jasper. Why don't you serve some breakfast? Why don't you make some pancakes? It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We got 20 players in already for that next Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. You can get in as well. All you have to do is type !play in chat. You'll be in for that next Twitchy Tides game coming up before top of the hour. All right, Consuelo.
With the job done.
She was wanting to work before. What if I just let her? What's she doing here? This pregnancy thing is kind of tough. Can she work on that computer? Work from home. Let's use her laptop. She can use that one. Looks like the dogs are getting along. Glad to see that. Gotta watch Luke. You know that mail carrier is gonna be coming by soon. Let's get Luke upstairs right away. Go here. Heidi the cat's is downstairs. Unlike Luke, Heidi has no intention of getting in that pool. That I don't have to worry about. She wants to play with this one of the downstairs wall toys, huh? Rush you back upstairs, Heidi. Use that one. Max, stay out of the pool. Bad dog. Luke's been a bad influence on Max for that. It doesn't help that the adults in the house need constant redirecting and re-guiding. Alright, Luke, I could send him up there so he wouldn't jump at the pool, so special, friendly, nuzzle. Well, let's... friendly sniff first, then friendly socialize, then friendly nuzzle. How about that? Whole itinerary laid out for the dogs. Oh, see, they're just trying to go downstairs. Francisca was over at the house here on Sunday, and they got along just fine. But then the day before, and then here on Tuesday in the game, like suddenly Luke's wanting to chase, and Luke's got some... was adopted as an elder, and it's been kind of tough with Luke. Although it does create some chase with an exclamation point. It does create some comical situations, though, so there's that. All right, don't be chasing Francisca. She's trying to do her job. She need you hassling her. Chewing the chew toy. The socializing can wait. Heidi's like, what's going on? Trying to play with the wall toy. Giant dog's in the way. Poor Francisca's running. Looks like, man, can't get in the pool. I can't chase Francisca. All right, Max, in lieu of socializing with Luke, I think he's okay for now. What to have you do? What the cats? Nuzzle. Let's leave Luke alone. Friendly sniff. Friendly friendly socialize. Luke's over there. Bella, have some food. Now Max literally chasing his tail. Heidi trying to sneak back downstairs. No, no, no. All right, Max, what about you? Send you out there. Jasper. Nice quality grapes pancakes. Can he kick it up a notch? You have to be a higher rank as far as your chef abilities. Call household a meal. How about that? Call household a meal. Pancakes. If Consuelo's gonna do that, if she's... Go eat with her, come on. I know you love to work, but... Have some brunch with your husband. While you can. Once that kid's there. That whole free time thing's gonna get a major curtailing. Spoilers. Alright, Jasper. And that housekeeper will be there by 11, so he doesn't have to clean up. Although he'll probably want to unless I force him otherwise. What's on here? He already read the pregnancy book. Stop that. Play with the wall dancer toy. Needs 2 more friends to get to 25. Let's have him bring over the next chess opponent. Invite over next ranked chess opponent. Hector Ray. Didn't we already play him before? Said I didn't want to go 2 out of 3 falls with Hector Ray, but I guess that's been decreed. Because Hector beat Jasper the first time, then Jasper won the second one, so if he's the next one, then so be it. Best of 3. The trilogy. Sorry, I'm too busy to talk right now. Try calling back in about 6 hours. Very precise. Alright, so no chess right now for Jasper. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Right at 5,000 of the happiness, but that's... Well, one for him is that animal one at 25. Animal expert. We'll get to that. Hopefully. Consuelo. Have some pancakes. Oh, she already is. So you have to tell me. Jasper. What to have you do? Are there any gardening books there? You can read that. And maybe you can use the internet. This amazing thing called the internet. You can read about gardening. In theory. Tinker. You mess with the computer. Consuelo already made it where it's unbreakable. His fun meter's pretty close to full. Enough where he's got the little smiley face moodlet for having a blast. But putting away the leftovers.
Zeb your bonk.
Igor is now the father of a new baby girl. Yuette just gave birth to a baby girl named Faye. Wash all dishes in the room. You don't have to do that. Brush your teeth and go back to work with that. Replace Unbreakable with improved graphics. Where's the work from home? There it is. Work from home. Brush your teeth first. Jasper. All right. You don't have to clean up because the housekeeper is going to be there in like an hour. Not that he necessarily will. Sometimes the housekeeper will be there and they'll still try to clean up. All right, why don't you wash your hands? These are basic things I shouldn't have to micromanage. But welcome to NashvilleLou Live. What is that? 25 for that next game? 25 players in for that next Twitchy Tides game. Went on so late that it's early here. Nashville time. Greetings and welcome, everybody. It's NashvilleLou Live. We'll have another Twitchy Tides game coming up before top of the hour. Right now playing The Sims 3. Special thanks to Carl Casey at Whitebat Audio, who makes much of the great background music I use here on NashvilleLou Live. All right, Jasper. Before you get the urge to like clean everything, how do you learn a gardening skill if you don't have a gardening book? I can make him go to the store, but that's a bit much just to learn gardening skill. And you think the internet would be helpful for that? Although Consuelo's been using that computer for work, so perhaps another way. Oral hygiene, very important. What is this? Oh, Kelsey, late to her job. You'll get written up for that. Very thorough. Brush for 30 minutes for best results. Where are you going, Luke? Is he thinking about the pool? Probably an even chance that he is. Nope. Goof around. That's the setup for it. Instead, go there and chew on the chew toy. Max. That destruction meter is probably misleading. It is, but you can still go for some chewing. Luckily, there's a chew toy sitting right there for you. Heidi. Nuzzle. Let's see how this goes with the cats. You have to go downstairs to do that. Come on now. Friendly sniff. Friendly groom. Thought I saw something in the downstairs area. Amir has arrived, the housekeeper. Look at that. Jasper insisted on cleaning it up. I could not make him stop. Oh, dude. I think just throw it on the floor. There you go. You're paying him to clean the stuff up. Let him clean the stuff up there, Jasper. Come on. At least you got the area clean for the cats. He's a cat lover, so I do understand that. Okay, Jasper, go upstairs and take a shower. Speaking of the cats, Heidi and Bella. Is that a pennant? What's your favorite sports team there, Bella? Cats are getting along. The trash is thrown out there on the ground. I'm sure he's going to make Consuelo very happy. Dirty surroundings. That's not going to help her mood. Although she's at a elated mood meter, so maybe she'll be okay. What is this? Prepare pancakes. Well, that can be a placeholder if nothing else. Where are these cats going? Heidi. Scratch. Bella. Why don't you use the cat box, the litter box? See, the housekeeper's always putting the toys away. A public speaking event for Jasper Stone. Why is it in quotation marks? That feels like it's code for something. Give speech at City Hall before time runs out to improve your charisma skill. You know what? I'll probably accept this one because he needs to boost his charisma. Can I make him go there now? Speak publicly. Scratch in the cat condo there. Bella. As for Heidi, what she's doing. Luke, what are you doing, Luke? Sniff. Don't jump in the pool again. Sneak at the pool. Look at that. Come on, Luke. Why is Jasper doing the electric slide there in the bathroom? Go over there. Jasper, you go over there. Now. But like encourage Luke to stay out of the pool. Reinforcement. Scold for. Not to scold you for being non-destructive. Praise for being non-destructive. For not chewing stuff up. At least Luke doesn't chew stuff up. I'll say that. We'll put him over for that. Now, where are you going there, Max? Hey, you're distracted. I'm going to try and get in the pool. Sniff around. Right. Likely story. Get the chew toy back out. And there's Heidi trying to wheel around. Sleep on bed. There's a bed for you to sleep on, the cat bed. And Ross, error trap. Some sort of script error there. All right, Jasper, go get that public speech. Consuelo's over here, working away. Error trap recorded. Got 27 players into this next game. Exclamation point play will get you in for that next Twitchy Tides game before top of the hour. It doesn't matter the time of day, what day of the week, whatever. 6:38 a.m. local time here in Nashville. People around the world love Twitchy Tides. 27 deep. And that's coming up before top of the hour. You can get in now with exclamation point play in chat. The nice thing for Jasper, because of that gimmicked Motive Magenta 3000, not that his meters needed boosting, but if he's driving that thing, they'll all be up to 100%. There he goes. That thing zooming along. Meanwhile, Amir's like, I'm getting the spray from the water on the road from that taxi cab. It's pouring down. All right, Luke, where you at? Oh, is he startled? Oh, be startled. He's going to try and run outside now. Watch. Let's see if I can use food to entice him to stay. Up there, and eat from the bowl. Max has the chew toy. Bella. Litter box. Heidi. Asleep. Amir's like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I don't care if it's a downpour. I'm getting all the getting's good. The dogs are up there. At least it's got Luke upstairs. There's this thunderstorm. I'm sure they'll get startled again. I'll just play with the wall toy right there, not the one that you go downstairs for. I have to watch Consuelo. She'll work until, like, her meters are, especially for being pregnant, not exactly at safe levels. Gotta be able to step in and say, okay, time for you to take a break. Backlog, go upstairs. Get some sleep. Jasper's on that public speaking engagement, but animals will be okay. Consuelo can be asleep and they'll take care of themselves, or I'll help them if need be. Max, where are you going, buddy? Sniff around. Well, I'm going to come downstairs. The other dog food bowl is down here. Welcome to NashvilleLou Live, playing The Sims 3. The Consuelo got 162 simoleons for time off from maternity, but I just heard the little noise that plays when something breaks. Unclog. We make that unbreakable later. Where are you going, Luke? Swimming pool. See? This was not the right house to have a dog like Luke brought into. But he's here now, so we'll deal with him trying to get in the pool. But grief. Consuelo. Some oomph behind it. Now. Now you get a shower and then get some sleep. She's tired. Ugh, look at her head. Are you okay, Consuelo? Do you need medical attention? Not that way. I wasn't trying to look in that direction. Whoa. Hot air balloon. Look at that in the background. Or not. There's Luke. That's an interesting look. I've never really seen this angle of it. Probably go from this particular vantage point. I don't really get to see that air balloon. You gotta really be like an angle like this. Alright. Little details like that go a long way in The Sims 3. Alright, so Consuelo's got her agenda lined up as far as getting a shower, getting some sleep, Luke, hopefully he'll chew on the chew toy, not try to go back to the pool once again. Max, having some food downstairs. Bella, litter box, Heidi, sleep. And Jasper, speaking publicly. Which is supposed to boost his charisma, we'll see. Ismail is going home with Leonardo Sutton Vaughn. Neighbors across the street. Consuelo's gonna get a shower. Bella, that litter box up here. Plus your platter meter's almost all the way full anyway. Why don't you go up here and play on? Just roll around up there on that cat patio area. The cat balcony. Playing The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. With 28 players in for that next Twitchy Tides game coming up before top of the hour. You can join as well. All you have to do is type !play in chat. Even if you've never played before, you don't know what Twitchy Tides is, but if you want to play just for fun, the game will assign you a fish. Everybody that wants to play with Twitchy Tides gets to. It's part of the fun. It's going to be fun for Consuelo's getting some sleep. Jasper's off of that speaking engagement, so for the short term at least, the animals will have their run of the place. With my supervision, of course. Heidi asleep. Bella, where are you going, Bella? Play on, that's right. Max. Sniffing around. Why don't you get some sleep, Max? So Jasper got PTO. 276 simoleons. Kiana Sutton Vaughn sprinting over there to that summer festival. Earlier, Consuelo was wanting to go, but I didn't add that list to her wishes, and maybe it's gone now. She wants to buy something worth at least 100 simoleons. We can arrange that. Okay, the festival disappeared. We'll skip the pancakes. That didn't go so well, that cooking breakfast thing before, so perhaps another day for Consuelo. Buying something worth at least 100 simoleons. That I can do. Or she's asleep, but that won't really matter. Entertainment. Party stuff. Party balloons. Give me 100 simoleons worth of party balloons. Right now, right away. Well, really, I should be picking something practical, considering that they're expecting their first child. And the stipulation was just this 100 simoleons at least spent. It didn't have to be on any particular thing. It'd be a toy for the child. Little baker oven. Or the stone-walled toy oven. Right. Chateau toy box. Little baker oven. Stone. Look at the stone baker oven. Put out here the other miscellaneous junk. Oh, this is going to be a new thing. So some of this stuff's been struck by lightning. You can tell it's darkened out. We need a new grill before any sort of parties go on here. We'll put this over here next to the workout stuff they don't use very much. Problem is you can't spin the screen around or adjust it once you started a placement like this. So put it here for now. I would not advise using the, what is this? The stone-walled toy oven in or near the pool, but for the moment it can sit there. There'll be a little bit of a boost for the lifetime happiness. Consuelo. So she's still only at 63.77. It's tough when you take control of a non-playing character. I was trying to chase some elusive things as far as that lifetime happiness. But the flip side with Consuelo is that because she actually came into the game as a repair person. She's masters the handiness already. Already mastered that. Cooking, a work in progress. But the fixing stuff, that's what she likes to do. She's a workaholic. But for the moment, she's asleep. Jasper's at this kind of random speak publicly event that's supposed to boost his charisma. Very important because that charisma is big for his politics career. Right now, he's a yes man. He hasn't had to actually go to work in a couple of days. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Lives here. Oh, it's a plus 350. He was making that noise. Meanwhile, it's Luke looking downstairs. Is he thinking about the pool? Doggy swimming pool. Bad dog. No. Now, well, if you come downstairs, because I do need you to be ready to go outside to pee. Some of these random athletic skill updates. What to tell Luke the dog to do? So I don't want him to go too far. I want him to go outside to pee. He doesn't really need his chewing's pretty close to full. Maybe he can just take a nap on the carpet. Nap. I think, is it close to mail delivery time? That 8 a.m. is when the mail comes here. Meanwhile, I got a summary. Skill increases for random people. Birth. All right. Bring the slate up here. 28 players into this next Twitchy Tides game. I'm going to go ahead now and take my hourly break. Maybe about a 5-minute break. We'll go at least one more hour with The Sims 3. Here we go again. It feels like I've just started with it. Meanwhile, I'm almost 3 hours deep with the broadcast. I'm still having a blast. As usual, The Sims 3. As well as Twitchy Tides. That's coming up on the other side of this break. That next Twitchy Tides game. Got 28 players in. If you want to join the mix, it's !play in chat. Back in a few minutes for this next Twitchy Tides game and then more of The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Stay tuned. right, back on headset with you here on NashvilleLou Live. We've got 29 players in for this next Twitchy Tides game. Last chance to get in for this one with exclamation point play in chat. We got 30 players in. My goodness. Scurvy about giving out Nash Cash. 5 Nash Cash for every 10 minutes of viewing with a connected Wax wallet. Dig's 15-minute cooldown, 100% success rate, and no dig pass required. I pulled it up earlier. Let's see. Dig info. Oh, it doesn't work if you put an @ sign instead of an exclamation point. Doesn't respond well to that. There we go. 1,358. I'm cutting well below that 1,500 number. That's a great thing. More people getting prizes. All right, let's take the overlay. 31 players. I'm about to have 32 because I'm going to get in. With exclamation point play. I'll use the Buster Beaver. I've got the number 3 spot. My Twitchy team. So for this next game, the winner gets a Warsake and Foil Prime card, plus an item from the NashvilleLou collection. If I win, prize goes to second place. And this 4th Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast begins now. Good luck. Approaching 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time here on NashvilleLou Live with Twitchy Tides and Pink Felicia. Stings Terran Lore and Blue Skies. We're down to 30. Grabby Mike takes out Mortez and Silent One. We're down to 28. Most of these enemies I have capped at a maximum of 2 kills per on-screen appearance. With the Cannonball, it's 3, but the rest I got capped at 2. And remember, as a streamer, you can specify, you can customize those settings the way you want them. That's not the default, but that's the way I like it the best, and it's worked out. I love having that latitude as a streamer to choose the way I want the enemies as far as the limits as far as their kills per appearance. Lynn's out, so is Walk the Grid. Pink Felicia doing some stinging. We're down to 26. And now it's Debo the Shark cutting through. Dave Ira's out, so is 15 Gracious. Down to 24. Now Pink Felicia stings Chucky. Stings my Buster Beaver. We're out. We're down to 22. So coming up this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I'll be on the call for Swanee Tigers men's lacrosse. If you wonder what I sound like calling real sports in real life, I'll be on SwaneeTigers.com. Swanee versus Southwestern University out of Texas. Master A's is out. Big Worm Strikes. Now Pink Felicia stings Random King. One with DeBoer JS. Flowers out as well. We're down to 18. This is Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. I'm your host, Lou Pickney. Have at least one more hour of The Sims 3. We'll get back to that after the conclusion of this game, but right now, that cannonball got sent back in the other direction. That spook command from Jeff 0079 stopped the cannonball in his tracks. But then Debo cuts through, chomps away, takes out Canvas, takes out Cabanarna. Half the field is out. We're down to 16. Pink Felicia stings Going Tonto and Veerman. We're down to 14. Be sure to join me tomorrow for Tides Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. 0200 UTC. It's my #1 show here on Twitch. Always a good time with Tides Tuesday. So Veerman and Going Tonto, the latest out. We're down to 14. And Pink Felicia Zaps Viper, Czar, and Jess Tony. We're down to a dozen remaining. Big Worm the Hook, that takes out Parrots. Down to 11. Pink Felicia zaps IMJR. Remaining players, you've got a top 10 finish, but Felicia's got one more kill. And Felicia takes out Kyung Wei. We're down to 9. Our top 10 finish, you get leaderboard points for that. Depth Charge, Lexi Lex is out. So is Tree Frog Nada. And we're down to 7. The Hook, Big Worm, Gentari is out. We're down to 6. Big Worm, that hook is set on that right side of the screen. There goes Cluttered Salamander. We're down to 5. It's Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. Got a simulcast on DraftKing.com right now. Hello, everybody watching on DraftKing. Got a simulcast as well on Kick. Widespread exposure, but the only place you can play it live here is on Twitch with Twitchy Tides. At least the way it is now. We're down to the final 4. Cesaro NLV, Funko Lover, Jeff 0079, and Wombat Warrior, the last 4. Slayer got taken out there. Pink Felicia zaps Funko Lover. We're down to 3. Krabby Mike took out Jeff 0079 and Wombat Warrior, and that's the game. So congratulations, Cesaro NLV. Victorious here in this 4th Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. And notice there on screen where in that number 1 spot, it's King Claw. Remember, King Claw is a legendary tier fish. Those are tough to come by. And they've got a special ability. King Claw is immune from being killed by Krabby Mike. And you can see there at that finish the difference it made. So a nice boost there for people that put in the time and the resources to get the legendary tier. So you may see a lot of them in play, but that doesn't mean there are a lot of them out there. It's just most people that have them are using them because of that decided advantage. So for Kyungwei on up, it's a top 10 finish, all the way to number 1. And your winner, Cesaro NLV, victorious. And we're back open now for the next Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. Exclamation mark play, I'll get you in for that. Go back at it with The Sims 3. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say this will be my last hour. We'll probably take this to about 45 past the hour, thereabouts. Play one more Twitchy Tides game and then raid on out. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get back into it. Take the slate down. So it's exclamation point play in chat to get into that next Twitchy Tides game coming up later in the hour. Scurvybot's giving out Nash Cash. The dig info there in chat. More information about Scurvybot. Here at the house, we've got Luke taking a nap. I'm waiting for that bladder meter to get to that midpoint of the capital B. That's that. At that point, you can have the dog go outside to pee. So relatively, it's a lot easier with a cat. Cat, you just tell it to go to the litter box wherever. Now, where's Bella going? Not going outside. Bella wants to. I'm going outside. No, you're not. Once you survey the situation from high atop the cat condo up there, stay inside. A more athletic skill update. They've been giving us a bunch of those for no discernible reason. I'm having Luke just nap there until I can have him go outside to pee. I'm trying to keep an eye on him because there's sometimes accidents with Luke if that doesn't happen. Okay, so the charisma skill improved quite a bit, whatever that entails, for Jasper. He wants to kiss his wife. I should be doable. What is it, plus 300? He's been stuck on the 23 friends for a while. All right, we'll ditch the gardening. We'll go with a kiss for Consuelo. Will he know to come home? Maybe we can get a gardening book on the way home. Where's he at? Not the steakhouse. Book and bath. Out for books. More athletic skill updates. There's a backlog on these. I don't need the visual of him in the shop. I know how it works. All right. Skill. Where's the gardening? Gardening Volume 1. 193 simoleons. For Volume 1? This better be like a master class here. All right, fine. We'll buy the expensive gardening, but I guess that's why there wasn't one in the house at that price. Better have some special secret recipes and some seeds. All right, Jasper, now you can come home. Come home. Consuelo, asleep. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's what I was zooming in her asleep. Speaking of asleep, Heidi's asleep there. Where is Bella? I'm afraid to ask. Oh, he's in the litter box. Being a good cat. Max, asleep downstairs, I presume? Yes? Well, Luke. We just want to check out the new object. Why is there an easy bake oven by the pool? Even I know that's a bad idea. Where you at, Luke? Check out new object. Well, it's close in that bladder meter. You can go, I'll let him check it out if he wants to. Okay, fine. These athletic updates are spamming me with this. He's not a big fan, apparently. What's all the same? Let's send you back this way there, Luke. Keep an eye on you. Look for that pool right there. Meanwhile, here's Bella entering the fray. Oh, she wants to check out the new object. It's a curious cat. At least not to worry about Bella wanting to get in the pool. If that happens, then it won't be because she wanted to get in the pool. All right. Bladder meter's low enough, so now I can tell Luke, he here. The baby is coming. What a twist. Make sure Consuelo is at home or in the hospital so she can have a safe and comfortable birth. The stork. So baby on the way. Well, you're home just in time there, Jasper. I'm glad that speaking engagement didn't run long. So, luckily Luke can pee fast, so you back inside here, dog. Why don't you come upstairs and sleep? You notice I keep pushing that on the animals to get some rest, be well rested. Then you got Bella out there by the pool with the never mind the science thing sitting out there in the yard. Odds and ends. What's the reaction? Neutral? Room self, that's the reaction. Okay, where's Consuelo? Okay, there she is. Right, give me to the hospital. Jasper. I gotta fill the food bowl first. Well. Let's see. Can I take her to take to hospital? There we go. Let's use that magic card that fills up all your meters. I think she could use that right about now. Take to hospital. Oh, there you are. So what are the fourth generation? Started with Sid Stone in episode number 1. That was what, June, I think it was, of last year. Summer of last year. Had a little bit of a break there for a while. But not before we had Kenyon in the mix. Jasper, one of 4 kids, and so I don't know, maybe fourth generation, one of the others, I don't know. Not with Darlene. Look at that, okay. I forgot because Vanessa got married to an alien named Crypto. I didn't make that up. This game came out in 2009. Maybe one of the mods had a newer name to it, but that was the name it was assigned. And that strange last name, but the first name of Crypto. So Vanessa and Crypto actually got together in the house. And Vanessa had Hiram. So I guess he's really the 4th generation, but I wasn't really looking to go for the sci-fi route. But Darlene, her and Chris don't have any children. But Trevor and Carrie, I think she's an elder. I got the impression Trevor wasn't into women, but he's married to her. Jasper. A horse runs by. Crosswalk right there. It didn't look both ways. It's like doing an obstacle course there. All right. So is he actually taken her to the hospital in this magic thing that'll make her fill her meters up and be okay? Because that'd be a good thing. This is not the time to call Lyft or Uber or whatever, or a taxi cab in 2009 when this game came out. Well, guess what? There they go. All right. Off and away. So Luke's asleep. Max asleep. Bella wants to go play with that cat. Little playhouse. And I had to move away from the fence. What if I hit the down button, if it'll tell you with the fence there? It didn't affect the fence. Anyway, there's a space. You see that right there, that little space? That's because when it was right up against the fence, Snowy the cat managed to sneak out somehow. So now we've got a buffer. There's no sneaking out. There's no glitching through the fence like we had happen at one time. Despite that, I really don't want Bella to be out there playing outside like that. I should have getting fleas or something with my luck if I'm not careful. So, better idea. Come inside. Leave the walls up. Play with that wall toy. Upstairs wall toy. Meanwhile, let's get an update on Consuelo and Jasper. Consuelo's about to give birth. Bring up their first child. Only imagine Luke is just salivating at the opportunity to get in the pool. Can't stop him. I mean, I could. My attention's over here with these two. We made it. Look how tall that entryway is for the hospital. Like one of those big box stores from the giant building. Big atrium. Anyway, they should know what to do here. I would hope. There are medical professionals in here to consult with, all right? Who's that? Latanya Sutton-Vaughn. Got some more questions here for you, Jasper. You beat her in chess, now she's got to be detained for questioning. Where's Jasper? Is he down? Is he hiding? I'm in a secret part of the building. You can't see this part. I assure you, you'll be happier you can't see this. Okay. What's it say on the banner here? Oh, it's written in Simlish. Never mind. I like the little detail of the motive magenta being there. Very courteous to park around back. You'd think they have more parking for this hospital. It's kind of weird that there's only one car there. Like, what about the people that work there? Is there a secret underground parking? Is there a shuttle bus? Everybody walk to work? Meanwhile, we got 15 players in for that next Twitchy Tides game. My plan is to go with this for another half hour or so, then about 45 past the hour. I don't intend to take another break. We'll go to this last Twitchy Tides game, and then we'll raid out after that. So that's what I'm thinking here with this. It was somewhat impromptu for me. I just had a lot of work to do, and just later getting started with it, and now here we are on the other side of 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But I'm thrilled to be with you. I love this. I love streaming to the world from the comfort of my home. I don't take this for granted. This was not always possible. This was not even something I thought would be possible way back when. I had a pretty good vision for something that was going to happen, but this, I don't take it for granted. Thrilled to be here. Congratulations. A new baby boy, so it wasn't a girl, so. Baby boy. I didn't really think about names until now. Probably should have done that, but He was wanting to have, or I guess it was wanting to. That was the wish, was have a girl, but have a baby boy. There was Sid. There's Kenyon. I didn't get to name Kenyon. That was kind of a little side plot thing. That's another story. Now Jasper and Consuelo. Their last name is Stone, so don't have anything that like be embarrassing or otherwise would sound foolish. Like Rocky Stone would sound like a gimmick name, like somebody's radio name or their pro wrestling gimmick name. Rocky Stone, real name Charles Pickney. Let's see, new baby boy. Last name is Stone. For about a quarter of a second, the name Roger popped in my head. Then I realized that would not be a good idea. How about Leonard? Leonard Stone. Or Leo Stone. Leo Stone. I think it's going to be it. Leo. I get to pick some traits for Leo. Okay. All right, kiddo. It'd probably be a good idea to have Leo be able to make friends because I don't know how many more kids they're going to have. I mean, she's close to getting to be an elder. Maybe they can have one more, but that's probably going to be it. So, Leo, it's probably going to be on you, bud, as far as heading to that new city. So, being able to meet people easily would be a good thing. Like me moving to Tampa, age of 23, knowing almost nobody in the entire city. And 5 wild years later, the time of my life down there. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, that's me. This is Leo. This is his life. Point being, going to a new place. It was easier when I was younger. It was one to just go out and just do it. Now I'm can't be bothered. All right, let's see. They're not all things. If you pick all positives, I feel pretty confident that the game has some not so positives they mix in just to keep it realistic that they don't necessarily list on there. Unlisted traits. Something that makes friendly or makes friends easily. Friendly would be a good one. Loner would not be a good one. You know, for the idea of moving him to a new city. Poor kid just got born. I'm already booking his, we're sending you on excursion, Leo. Sorry, pal. Sorry, it's booked. Already on the books. We've got 18 people into this next Twitchy Tides game. No more than 20, 25 minutes from now. So I don't intend on taking another break. We'll ride this out for the duration. We'll get this baby home. I have a little bit of the beginning. I wasn't sure that she was going to give birth before. I wasn't trying to time it here this last hour. Just much like with real life, that sometimes comes on. It's going to be on its terms as far as the baby being ready to be born, as opposed to when you're ready for it. All right. Friendly's probably be the way to go then. Neurotic's not going to be too helpful. As far as for moving to a new place. Friendly, okay. So friendly's got to be the one we go with first. Friendly Sims love being around friends and are great at making and keeping friendships. That sounds like a good trait. One more. Let's not make him very friendly, very evil. Like he's Danhausen. Oh, what else? Absent-minded, not. Athletic. Brave. Friendly but brave is interesting. Couch potato, no. You gotta be able to go out, socialize. Let's not go with like insane. Probably not a good one to choose. Neurotic, probably not a good one to choose. Virtuoso is interesting. It hasn't been as much the case with Jasper, but some in the family there have had some musical inclination, certainly, if not the ability. Well, there was that one time that one of them got booed on their own front yard playing the guitar. An embarrassing moment. Oh, let's see. I like Virtuoso, though. Either brave, I mean, artistic is good as well. Athletic, I mean, there's positives you can choose with a lot of these, but I'm trying to think of, okay. You're being sent to a new city. You've got to set up shop there. What skills will help you? What brave? Friendly and brave. Consuelo Stone just captured the memory of having a baby. Hope they had some good medicine for you, Consuelo. The epidural. Jasper. I think she just walks out of there. Oh, no big deal. It's walking out with the baby. With Leo. Jasper, Consuelo, and Leo. What do you say there, kiddo? Talking to this video game child like it's a real... Would you get pulled in? That's a suspension of disbelief. All right, so here we go. The family tree. Ed Sid. Leo's great-grandfather. Daniel. Jasper, now. How does Jasper still have a fifth unknown trait? That's interesting. Is it because he's a young adult still? And there's Leo. Career, unemployed. Get a job, baby. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We got 20 players in on. When I reach over to try and switch the scene, the mouse sometimes takes off on me. So 20 players in for that next Twitchy Tides game. We'll get to that in about 20 minutes. Last one of the broadcast before we right on out of here. I might have a shorter stream tonight, Monday night U.S. time, but of course, the big one I'm getting ready for is this Tuesday evening, 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 0200 UTC. Tides Tuesday. We'll go for 3 hours. It's always a fun time. And because next week, where I've got that Tuesday night men's lacrosse broadcast, I got some NCAA men's lacrosse to call over at Swanee. We'll get that figured out for April Fool's Day, of all days for that to fall on. But at least that's a way to remember that it's no joke. But that's for next week. For this week, for tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern, 0200 UTC. Scurvybot going right now. We'll have Scurvybot as well. Tomorrow evening with Tides Tuesday. All right, so let's get them home. She's like, I'm standing out here holding this baby. Let's find out what these animals have done to the house while we've been gone. Now, don't leave the vehicle behind. You parked over there. We're taking a taxi home. You got somebody like deliver this? Not the baby, but the car. Good news is you got the child home safely. The bad news is that magic car got towed away to a mystery place, and you're not getting it back. Or it might be the driveway when they arrive. It does that sometimes. Let's see, what's going on with the house? If I can guess it just from looking at this part here. Sleep, yes. Asleep. Actually still asleep. Good. Afraid Luke could be in the pool. And then Heidi's away. That's what I was trying to do. Zoom in over here. All right. Whoa. Plum. A horse with one name. It's Plum. Just galloping on by. At least on this other side of the road, there's a little bit of a buffer from that festival. Look at the housing right next door. It's the... I'm not sure if that small pond there and that windmill gives you the proper... Even that privacy fence and the line of trees. When there's a ruckus over there, you probably hear it in that house. Across the street, maybe you do, maybe you don't. All right, so we'll see. We'll see who and what arrives here. The car, the parents, the newborn baby. See, imagine. For some reason they took the taxi home, and then this is here. Well, they got everything and everyone home. Each and every one. It's Leo. So Jasper and Consuelo have Leo Stone, firstborn son. Now, okay. We'll talk practicality here. Consuelo becomes an elder in 3 days. You only got one more crack and have another child. You have 2 kids that way. I think that would work out. We'll see how they handle parenting the one. But I think Leo, that's probably going to be who I'll go with. We'll see. You never know. But as far as the next character and the one that I move on to another town, get a big house for Leo. We'll have it laid out quite nicely. Why did Jasper get to go in first? Consuelo? Ladies first, Jasper. Where are your manners? Here come the animals to greet the Sims. Oh, Max is still asleep. As is Luke. The cats are going to come greet him. So remember, we've got ScurvyBot live, giving out 5 Nash cash every 10 minutes. No dig pass required. And a 100% success rate on digs. And again, maybe you'll like what you get, maybe you won't. But you'll get something. We're trying a couple of different variables with that. There's so much creativity in the world of wax gaming mixed with Twitch live streaming. I think especially with Tides Tuesday, you get to see a lot of that. And I'm very appreciative of what Las Vegas Ape does to organize Tides Tuesday. Because that's a lot of moving parts in place and getting people to coordinate that are literally around the world, because people around the world love Twitchy Tides. Just like people around the world love The Sims 3. Some things transcend nationality and even language. All right, so Heidi the cat. Where are you going, Heidi? Oh, there's the greeting. Get to meet the new baby. Carrying Leo. He's taking him upstairs. Leo Stone. Get that baby some food. I don't mean like a bag of Funyuns either. Like, you know, feed the baby. Yeah, no lifetime rewards. You just got home. You just debuted there, kid. You got a whole lifetime. Poor Consuelo, she had to start at 0. And she joined as an adult. The way it goes if you bring a non-playing character into the game. Jasper, fill up a food bowl. All right, so Consuelo. Sometimes the parents in this game need some help with their parenting, which is odd because I'm not a parent, but I know how these things work. All right, gift bottle. Consuelo, you're not doing so well on this first assignment. This is put in crib. Does he have a bottle? Feed the baby. Oh, there you go. Okay. A little thought bubble to crying. That kind of annoys me, that one. We'll get some new art in here. This medium painting can go. We'll leave the other one. Okay, so now he's had some food. Now you can put Leo in the crib. You being Consuelo. Put Leo in crib. What's Jasper doing? Supervising? Give bottle. Well, we already took care of that, Jasper. Right on top of it. At least getting to ride in that magic vehicle, their meters are going to be filled up, both of them. Now, granted, I'm not sure if that'll actually help Jasper. If he's got work the next day, I don't... He'll make it work one way or another. Pick up Leo. I give Consuelo a kiss. Once she puts Leo in the crib.
If they fit so good.
Romantic. Kiss. Watch the stars with Consuelo Stone. Or pick up Leo. Is Leo asleep or is he laying there? In crib. You can pick him up real fast. He being Jasper. Snuggle. Consuelo. He's like, I know my time's running low. We're becoming an elder 3 days. You want there to clean. Well, if I try and stop her now, Jasper will try 3 more times. Between now and when the housekeeper gets there the next day. Max is upstairs. Where you going, Max? Chew to him. Luke. Sleep for a little while longer, and then... Is that instruction meter really that low? Eh, not that low, but still about halfway. Bella on the cat condo. Heidi playing with the downstairs toy. Alright, so we'll have Jasper put Leo back in the crib. Just want to get that little boost there. Leo goes in the crib. Jasper. Watch the stars. It's plus 250. Phone call for Consuelo. What was on our list here? Snuggle Leo. Fill the pet bowl. Hire a babysitter. She wants to chat with Jasper, so we'll have Jasper. Debate politics. Don't do that. We'll have them talk real fast. Their phones are ringing, just being ignored. There we go. All right. It appears that your town is full. Yes. Yes, it is. Snuggle Leo. Fill the pet bowl. Or do that real fast. Jasper. Practice speech. For him to do for a moment. Where are you going there, Max? Sniff? No, come on. Chew toy. Deworming. Stop wormholes with a sign of sci-fi, these subplots, and get out of here. Forget that. Alright. Consuelo. Those bowls full? Guess so. Alright, well, never mind filling the food bowl right now. We'll drop the brush Bella Stone. We'll drop the feed a treat and go with the hire babysitter. Go out on the town. Jasper. Meanwhile, working on his charisma.
Elky.
Oh, she got a computer out. So I'm back to work.
Enzy.
Put the laptop away. Okay, enough of the not the chit, enough of the speech there. Jasper, you too. We've got 22 players in for that next Twitchy Tides game coming up a little more than 5 minutes from now. You can get in with exclamation mark play in chat. Luke the dog is up. Where are you going, Luke? Swimming pool. Bad dog. No. Back up here and eat food from the bowl. Just because they're busy up there doesn't mean I'm not watching. Max. I'll be going downstairs to play with the cat. Come on. Oh, they got another baby on the way. With the music. Meanwhile, back to work for Consuelo. I mean, look, that's on brand for her. The woman is a workaholic. Must be commended. A little weird at that particular point, but look. That's how it is. All right, Consuelo. Billable, $0. Let's see if it'll give you the credit for it, even if there's zero. Luke, you'll have to stop for a second, pal. That might be the toughest part. I will stop eating. There we go. She got the credit for it. That's what I was looking for. All right, so we can go out on the town. Brush Luke, which I think will happen now. All right, Luke, it's time for a brushing. Consuelo. Care and brush. Let's see, Luke. Is Luke hungry? Never bribe him with a treat. Although he's just eating, so I don't know. You know, just brush him. Care. Brush. Let's go downstairs for this brushing. Got Jasper down there playing with the cat. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Will the screen hold still for me? I'm just trying to reach over here to show the tank. We got 22 players in the lobby. About 5 minutes from now, we'll come to a conclusion with the Sims 3 part of the broadcast on this last Twitchy Tides game before we raid out. Got started considerably later than I intended. A lot of website work I had to knock out, and I had to come first. A little bit of incentive to keep that going. I wasn't going to pass up this opportunity to play some of the Sims 3. Having a blast with that, and we'll have one more Twitchy Tides game before we say goodbye. There's the brushing. Oh, all that trouble and she didn't get to brush him? You really should have bribed him first. All right, affection, feed treat. Train to hunt. Well, let's not do that. Let's sniff hand. Where are you going, Heidi? Scratch. Let's see you get to that scratching post there, Heidi. I'm not talking about the cat condo. You're thinking of the scratching post. That is up there. Good luck getting to that. You managed to climb one of those columns right there. Climb a pillar. Get to the top and bully on you. It hasn't happened yet, though. Alright, where's Luke going? A toy. Consuelo. Don't forget you have a newborn upstairs. Well, he's asleep, so you should take advantage of that time while you have it. Let the sleeping baby rest for a bit. Luke's getting a toy. Max, have fun playing with Jasper. Bella upstairs, asleep on the cat condo. And then Heidi. Let's see where Heidi's going to go. See what she does. Oh, she's guarding. Okay, well, you don't need to guard the food bowl. I can't get to it. Oh, you can use this. Luckily. We wouldn't neglect you there, Heidi. It'll give you an opportunity to scratch. You're going to use it on the indestructible cat condo. Not the scratching post that looks like paper mache by the time you're done with it. There's an update from Uet and Igor. Consuelo's asleep. Jasper downstairs playing with Max the dog. All right. Well, I think that's going to be a good spot to go ahead and I'll save it when it's off screen there. So we'll have that as the starting point for the next time I stream The Sims 3, which hopefully will be relatively soon. We'll see. Got Tides Tuesday coming up tomorrow. My portion of it begins at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So 0200 UTC, 3 hours. My portion of Tides Tuesday, which is a multi-day event. It's a lot of fun. This means I think week number 22 for me. Greatly appreciative to be included with it and be involved. Next week on April Fool's Day, I won't be in my normal slot as I'll be calling Swanee Tigers men's lacrosse that day. Also have, before that, I've got a Swanee Tigers, their first home conference game this Friday. That starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time over on SwaneeTigers.com. So if on Friday night, U.S. time, you want to hear what it sounds like when I call an actual real-life NCAA sports event by myself, you can do that. All right, so 23 players in. Let's take the overlay down. I've already taken my last break. We're going to play this game, then we'll rate on out. What to use here? Just a 5 spot. Soul the Catfish, one with the glitter. I'm going to have that on standby ready to use. So even if I get taken out early, I'll still be able to get that glitter in before. Get my spot in before. All right, so if you're not in now and you want in, absolutely last chance. In just a moment, we're going to get this next game started for the winner. The prize is a Warsake and Foil Prime card, plus an item from the NashvilleLou collection. Of course, as most of you know, you're playing for those leaderboard points. A top 10 finish is going to give you a boost. The higher the finish within that top 10, of course, the more leaderboard points. I love Twitchy Tides. I love having it being part of my live streams. 25 players in. If I win, the prize goes to second place. And this 5th Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast begins now. Good luck. The glitter command. Pulled it off. I ran right into the teeth of Debo. Good thing I did it when I did, huh? Another half second. And it wouldn't happen. So I'm out, so is Wombat Warrior. We're down to 24. Make that 22. Krabby Mike takes out Cabanarna and Jeff 0079. So if I do have something later today, it'll be a brief stream, like an hour or two. Maybe some AW Fight Forever if I can get some of those new mods that I downloaded to work. But if not, then maybe some Ballatra. We'll see. Or maybe nothing at all. We'll wait for Tides Tuesday tomorrow. Krabby Mike takes out Ostrich. Also gets Flower. Doing the wall crawl. This is Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. Depth Charge takes out Parrot. We're down to 19. The hook Big Worm eliminates Tree Frog Nada, and we're down to 18. And this is Pink Felicia coming through. Stinging Cluttered Salamander and Benny Alien. We're down to 16. The Hook. That takes out DeBoer JS down to 15. Depth Charge. Viper Czar is out. So is 15 Gracious. Half the field is out now. We're down to 13. Big Worm is that hook set that takes out Going Tonto and catches OP Influencer on the way out. And we're down to 11. Many players on the cusp of a top 10 finish. Depth Charge that eliminates Banarba High. Now we're down to 10, so the remaining players, you have secured a top 10 finish out of this game, but who's going to be the winner? Here comes Pink Felicia. Funko Lover is out, so is Naznara, and we're down to 8. And now it's Debo the Shark. Debo takes out Fawny T and Silent One. We're down to 6. This is NashvilleLou Live. This last Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. An uppercut of a cannonball shot comes through. Takes out Blue Skies. Takes out Bulk the Bear. We're down to the last 4. It's Connie. BS Knive. Those are the last 2 is Jungle Banana and Dave Ira. Got simultaneously or nearly simultaneously taken out by a Depth Charge. It was BS and Ive. And Connie the last 2. Depth Charge. Well, that Depth Charge disappeared at just the right time. I thought BS Knife had that one. But the battle continues. You never know for sure in Twitchy Tides. That's part of the fun and the charm of this game. Debo the Shark working ground level is going to miss both remaining players. Depth Charge. Trying to hide behind my logo there, so I'll move it. So Cody hits the Depth Charge, and that's the game. So congratulations, BS Knife, the winner here in this 5th Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. All right, so my notes are up to speed. Prizes will be sent out shortly after the conclusion of the broadcast, and they'll come from my fulfillments wallets. And so for Funko Lover on up, it's a top 10 finish, all the way to number 1 and your winner, BS Knife, victorious. We'll do a raid over to NFT Dealer 1 here in just a moment. First, a SIG out, a cut point for VOD. That's going to do it for this broadcast of NashvilleLou Live. I'm your host, Lou Pickney. Thanks for watching. Be sure to join me tomorrow, Tides Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 0200 UTC. Should be fun. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And now we'll do that raid over to NFT Dealer 1.